What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Just give me 1 second here. Hope you guys are doing well. And we'll just get started here in a moment. All right, what's going on, guys? Nick, D-Money, Darius, RCBD, what's going on, man? Marketplace is fire. I'm so happy today with the game. What's going on, man? Yeah, the marketplace is kind of fire, right? Cause marketplace. Let's see. Yo, Dave, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, how does this look? This looks pretty good. The Hulk skin's pretty cool. But I feel like everyone today is after this guy, right? I feel like this is what everyone's after today. Hi, Ruler, will you buy the MCU skins? I'm probably going to buy the Iron Man one on my Xbox account. So when I play Iron Man, I don't necessarily play a lot of Hawkeye or Hulk, so probably not. But I did buy the Black Widow one. And I'm going to buy the Cap one for sure. Charles, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Let's grab this one right here. There we go. All right, let's see how this looks. All right, guys, so apparently there's some glitches going on with the Redroom today. So we're going to see what's going on with the Redroom, but hopefully nice. Let's go. I got all the ones on my main page and got a nameplate. Oh shit, Darius, big spender today, hey, buddy. It's all right. I'm buying all of them. Hey man, well, I hope you enjoy them. For real, if you guys are buying anything today, man, I hope you enjoy it. Please take my money. Dude, when I saw the MODOK ones, I was shocked. I thought the MODOK ones were going to have to cost me a little bit of coin there, but the fact that those ones are free is like such a nice thing, honestly. I was not expecting these at all. I've had no problem with the Redroom. Okay. It seems like it's hit and miss. Some people have had issues with it and some haven't. So I'm excited to see what we got going on here. I'm just not excited. If I run into the issues. I guess we can just do takedowns. Or just like Tony snap, massively overshadow Hulk, snap Tony's MC skin, overshadow Hulk. Yeah, it's funny how they did that, eh? Not funny if you're Hulk main, because I feel like Hulk should have had some time in the spotlight there, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. As long as people who buy it enjoy it, then that's all that matters, I guess, right? What's up, Harry? What's going on, though, buddy? How you doing? Not gonna lie, I was disappointed for these events. But I know for a fact these last are gonna be the best, but glad we got the worst over with, my opinion. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Ethan with the 50 New Zealander dollars, dude. Happy patch days for helping me out last month. Dude, it's all good, man. You didn't have to do that, buddy. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm happy I could help you out, man. And thanks for the 50, bro. Hope everything's better now with you, man. Thank you so much, dude. I'm on PS4 with no problems with the Redroom. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on. This event is way too easy. Yeah, they could have scaled it up a bit more. I felt like 120, scaling it to 120 probably wasn't the best move, to be honest with you. Scaling it to like 140 probably would have worked, but you know, something like this, I feel like they wanted to make it accessible to all players, but you can still make it accessible and still make it hard for the top end guys too, right? But yeah, Ethan, once again, dude, thanks for the 50, bro. Jesus, Murphy, man. Jesus, Murphy, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. So how much damage do I take doing that? Oh, I take quite a bit of damage, actually. Quite a bit of damage. We're not going to do that. Iron Man endgame skin is nice. It's seemingly what everyone wants today, right? That's why all the servers went down, right? I wake up to like my Twitter saying a bunch of people are having server issues. All y'all thirsty for that endgame Iron Man, man. Holy moly, dude. Yo, new Widow skin? Yeah, the white one? It looks good. What's going on, though, Brooks? I think the champion skills are bugged and they're not given the right percentages. The red was kind of underwhelming. Yes, so that's actually a great point that has been brought up privately, I know. That right now the correct values are not being given. I don't know when to expect a fix for that, but yeah, that's something that's definitely known right now. I know Tony Bing has been bugging internally about the 129s. I don't know if he got an answer today. I know I saw him post another message. I don't know if he's updated that or not on like his Twitter or something, but I know he's been bugging about the 129 situation as well. So I would say If you guys are worried about that in particular, it's probably best to bug Tony a little bit because I know he's trying to figure that out too. But yeah, I figured I saw quite a few people talk about the champion skills and like they're not given the correct values, which is like super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Yo, Kieran, what's up, man? You done any harm rooms yet? You know, man, first time, man. First time. I'm excited to see it. I heard there might be a little something with Yelena in the game here. I've heard from a birdie, but I don't know how big the Yelena thing is. Like, is it a voice line or is it something? I don't know. I feel like it's just not different enough, you know? That's true. That's true. You used to make a hard bro plus 15. Oh, King J, I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. I totally agree with you that you could totally scale it up even higher for the end game players. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? It's a bummer because I want my Hulk to smash harder. Well, they took away the gamma bug, man. Now you should be able to see exactly the true potential of your Hulk. Only one tree isn't given correct values. Is that the ranged one, right? The ranged one, Derek? Ruler is playing as Nomad because he dropped Captain America. Yeah, I dropped Captain America, man. Listen, I'm sorry, dude, but when Coates' run on Captain America ends, I will be the happiest person. What a boring fucking run on Captain America. That shit was brutal. That shit was brutal, man. I'm so sad that I didn't like that run. It was so brutal. Alyssa, hello, hello. Yo, always, what's up, man? What's up? All right, hold on, guys. I gotta focus up here a little bit. Just finished all the red rooms and they good? Okay, okay, I'm excited. I'm excited. I imagine this probably doesn't take too long, though, right? This is probably, like, you know, probably, like, what, half hour, I guess? There was text in the trailer to suggest something. I wonder whether something is, though. Probably nothing too big. Right, okay. Is it wrong to be annoyed by people being happy, but the Iron Man can say accident is the best thing to happen meanwhile we're waiting for actual content? It's tough, man, because I know, like, for example, myself, Kieran, like, I want endgame content, but you know, someone out there is like being all happy because they got their Iron Man skin or whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, everyone's got like different thresholds for like stuff they like or whatever, right? But I don't think like you being upset about content, you know, isn't like that's not justified, or no, sorry, that is justified. Just like someone, you know, happy that they got their Iron Man skin, that's justified too, right? Everyone's just got different thresholds for what they want. But I'm like you, man. I just want content. I just want endgame content to play. Oh, hold on a sec. Were the MODOK nameplates for free or for credits? They're free. They're free. No, I mean, I wanted the skills to get the right percentage so my Hulk can smash harder. Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. Yeah, Ethan, they're really good, man. I was so shocked when I saw those. I was not expecting to see those nameplates. I was not expecting to see those at all. Some people have already finished them already, so yeah, pretty short. Okay, okay. Fair enough. All good. We'll see what we got anyways. Oh, no. I think we'll do some of the mission chains things. I saw there's quite a few of them. So we'll probably get all the mission chains done. Not all of them, sorry, but a good chunk of them, at least anyways. I'm already done. Now I'm working off the mission chains. Okay. What's up, Crocodile? How you doing, buddy? Did challenges take a long time? Right. I guess that's where they're trying to get the bulk of the time spent, right? Is with the challenges, not necessarily the red room, I guess. New Iron Man has green shoulders in game for you. I think I've heard something about that, Junior. Is it just in the harm room, the red room? I feel like I've seen something talking about that, but I don't know if it's specific, like it's only in here, or is it like elsewhere, Junior? The red rooms are surprisingly refreshing and fun content. Also feel it's a waste of this removed after event. Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, we all thought that about the Tachyon stuff too, right? And they removed that. So I mean, it's unfortunate because, like, yeah, like this is, I mean, like, expand on this, right? Like, do more of this stuff. You know, it doesn't have to be themed to red or whatever, but like, you know, add this to like the custom harm rooms, for example. Add this to like challenges in the harm room or something. You know, like, This is stuff you can reuse, and it can be done well. You know, it's just why would you not do it? You know, there's like opportunity to like reuse this stuff, so why wouldn't you? You know. It's everywhere. Okay. People stop doing content they're working on. It's come and chill, everyone. I'm enjoying Redroom so far, but I feel like it's a bit of a missed opportunity that we don't get to interact with Yelena. Yeah, that's how I feel, ISO. That's how I feel as well, man. The green shoulders show up on the helicarrier. I haven't seen them in mission. Oh, really? I think I've seen it everywhere you play as him. Okay. Yo, out, man. I promise you don't need the spam, dude. I read every single message that gets sent in here, bro. I promise. All right, bro. All right, my man's timed out, dude. My man, I'm sorry, dude, but you can't just be spamming. You can come back in 5 minutes or whatever. Sorry, I'm just going through the messages, guys. The green shoulders show up on the helicarrier. I haven't seen them in mission. I think I've seen it everywhere he plays. I think I've seen someone say they are also having issues with it. I don't know, man. I thought there's a few skins going on right now that have some weird texture issues with the coloring. I don't know if that's the same issue that's affecting Iron Man, but I guess wait and see. I've seen lots of people post pictures of them, and they didn't have any issues, so I don't know what's triggering it. How do I feel with the Redroom? I don't know, man. I'm gonna finish these off, and what I can say right now is that if they don't reuse a lot of this stuff, it's probably a waste. You know, like you don't have to give us the colors or the crazy designs or whatever, but at least give us, you know, the layouts and, excuse me, some of the challenges here in regular harm room, right? Why would you go through the time of creating some of this cool stuff and then just like not reuse it, right? But we'll wait and see how I feel at the end of it. I was just annoyed by people who say it's a bad game without actually changing anything that's great now, except a single skinner edition of a Mohawk Evil Priorities. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's so tough, Kieran, because I think everyone just wants something different from the game, right? It's like the same people who have like the conversation surrounding like multiplayer and single player, right? Everyone has something they want different from a game like this, and like the hardest part is trying to please a lot of those people, right? Some people want, and this isn't like some people want one thing and don't want another, but it's like the priority level of certain things is just different depending on person to person, right? Some person may get like their favorite skin, and because of that, they're gonna have fun playing as like their favorite character and their favorite skin, but they still probably understand that like content-wise, it's on the weaker end, right? Versus someone like me who like, you know, gets a cool skin, goes cool, but it's like, okay, then what am I doing for the rest of the day, right? Like, am I still gonna do the same stuff that I've been doing? You know, I think it's just a matter of how people kind of portray that message across is more so the issue than what they're happy or not happy about, I think, a lot of the time. But I think, like I said, if you're sitting here today and you're a little upset, but you got your Iron Man skin, so you're kind of happy, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Everyone's gonna feel a little bit different about, you know, all the stuff that comes to the game. It's just a matter of like how you communicate that is like the biggest thing, you know. Like, I'm still kind of burnt out on the game. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I don't want to sit here and grind champions levels doing the same stuff I've done for the past few months. But like, I'm not outwardly like shitting on people who are like super excited about the champion level stuff, right? You know, I think it's just a matter of how you do that. Charles with the $4.99 asked for an update Taskmaster skin for Captain America for Dev Stream. My nuts. I got you, dude. I got you. I will make sure that gets spammed in there on tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So, yeah, I mean, like, I think it's just a matter of, like, you know, you can feel one way. It's just usually how you portray that across is what people get annoyed by, you know. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. When we get that cap skin, we'll be happy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, these guys are... Oh, that guy just went flying, dude. Let me see. Oh, I was trying to, like, run kick that guy, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. Hold on. Somebody posted they finished the Mega Hive and got common gear. Wait, really? What do you mean by common? Like blues? Or greens? It's all about finding a balance, which seems very impossible for CD at the moment. Okay, guys, I gotta... Apparently, I can't read chat and play this, so give me 1 second. Oh my god. I'm blaming that on Jake. Jake, I was reading your message, dude. So I want you to know that death is on your hands, my friend. Jesus. Hold on. All right. And game Iron Man, let's go. What's up, man? What's up, Spoder? If you go to Hulk build, it's like a cheat code in the Red Room. Oh, really? Did they add the MODOK villain sector? They did not. They did not add the MODOK villain sector. There we go. I hope Phil gives us a day on OLTs tomorrow. Yeah, I can understand him not being on there last week means like they were focused on like the champion level stuff. But like it sucks that we have to wait for Phil specifically to give us like any sort of information on it, you know what I mean? Even though I know it's like his stuff or whatever, but it's still at the end of the day, like, you know, if all he needs is a patch number, the patch number can be communicated. You know, you don't necessarily need Phil there. But oh no. But I don't know how like the dev stream went last week, so I don't know if there would have been an opportunity. I don't know if Andy and Layla went through like, here are some of the issues that we know we're working on, or here's some of your updates before we get into the champions level system. So at the end of the day, I mean, you know. You dead? Yeah, I'm dead, dude. I'm dead. Not gonna buy in-game Iron Man until it's fixed. I was hyped for it. Yeah, it's weird. It sucks that like they have like an issue that's like very, that's like, I don't know, man. Like the costume issue is like weird that like only some people have it, right? Because if you think it was like an issue related to the costume itself, that everyone would have it, but it only seems like only some people have it, which is super weird. Oh my god, I hate these guys. Hold on. There we go. Don't blame me for not being able to multitask. Then again, the amount of times I've fallen off the stage in Final Fantasy 14 for the same reason makes me feel hypocritical. Yeah, dude. Exactly. Exactly, Jake. Just remember, buddy, it's all your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. And I stand very firm on that. Stand very firm on that. Let's get some more mileage out of the Broken Brawler here. Oh. Oh, I thought I was going to get knocked off there. I would have been so mad. Oh, we had wave 3 out of 5, eh? Those guys are knocked off. Very nice. I like being able to knock them off, and it's like an instant kill, though I don't like how that works on me, so, you know. All right. Got to get the drone out of the way. Perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Are you playing with anyone? Not right now, man. I'm just doing the Red Room stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, guys. I really want to kind of just sit outside today and enjoy the weather a little bit. So I'm probably going to get quite a bit done today, though. But it's definitely not going to be like a very long stream just because I want to try and enjoy the nice weather while it's here. You know, if anyone's experiencing the same. Getting to the point of the summer season now where it's nice outside. There we go. All right. Did I knock him off? Oh, I was going to say, oh, this is dangerous. Oh, this is dangerous. Hold on. There we go. There we go, baby. What's the issue with the endgame Iron Man skin? Apparently the shoulders are green. Apparently they have green shoulders, so the texturing's like weird. Do you know when we get the PS Plus Hawkeye skin? I don't. They never said anything. I can ask though, Ethan. I can put that in the Discord, and I can ask, man. That's weird. The endgame skin is working flawlessly for me. Yeah, that's the weird thing, man. Is I've seen people talk about it both ways. Both like one person is saying it's good, the other person, you know, is saying like this is like broken for me, you know. So I honestly don't know what's going on with it. So that's why I'm like a little confused on what they did to break it, I guess. It's pretty much a dev stream with all the great tidbits from Phil. The other dev talked like he did PR. No comment. No comment. My Hawkeye skin with the mask is still bugged on the main screen also. Did they say that was coming with 1.7? I'll have to check my notes for that, Junior. I know they said they had that fixed. I don't remember they said 1.7 though. That could be on me, though. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. I really like these layouts, man. The fact that, like, if we may never see these layouts again, like, we have to see these layouts, right? Like, there's no way that, like, they can just, like, take these layouts out and be like, they're never coming back. Like, no way. No shot. Oh, you're just gonna dodge? That's cute. How do you think the auto shop will work now that we have access to buy all the skins? Well, there's still skins missing from the character pages, right? Like the team sets are still missing. I imagine it'll be like, I imagine there'll be like a time and place for some of the skins to make it to that part, right? So like the end game skins, I don't think will be there right away. I think the team sets won't be there right away. So there will be some skins that you probably still will have a little bit of FOMO for, but like the majority of skins will probably be there right away for you to buy, which is good. Like, that's ultimately a good thing, right? You don't want to wait for a rotation, right? Say, for example, you're waiting to, like, get paid or something, right? And you just want to buy the skin. You don't want the skin to rotate out before you can, like, you know, get paid to buy it. So, ultimately, having the choice there is still good, but I do think there's still going to be skins that you won't be able to get right away in that part of the character outfit tab. And those will be what they deem like their outfit skins and probably their more desirables. Something like the endgame or the MCU suits, for example, probably. Yo, TJ, what's up, man? I feel like at least one skin with each update is texturing issues. Yeah, it's like the first Avenger Cap one, right? First Avenger Cap has the issues, or it did have the issues. I'd have to put it back on. And then there was a Thor one, I believe. I think they gave Thor a new texturing because they couldn't give him a new skin right away. So I mean, they gave you Thor main something. I'm just kidding. Someone's gonna be really upset I made that joke. Yeah, I definitely feels like it's popping up a little more frequently on some skins, but it's not super frequent. But it's super unfortunate that like endgame Iron Man is suffering from that. So I know that's a skin everyone seemingly wanted, right? Oh, fuck. I didn't know there was nothing over there. I was like, oh, what's over there? Let's not do that and say we did. These layouts are so cool. When we get a good amount of events, they should cycle between events every 2 to 4 weeks. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, make use of the stuff that's already there, right? Like, you know, how many people probably in like a few months' time would want Tachyon to come back, right? Like, Tachyon with some improved changes and stuff, some new Tachyon exotics to go with it. Like, people would love Tachyon to come back. So, I mean, like, definitely make use of the stuff you've already built out and kind of give players more of it. For sure. I finished all the harm moves in 30 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Faith. That's what I'm hearing. That's all right. I think the majority of what they want us to play is the mission chains, which, you know, I haven't gone through them yet, so I don't know exactly what to expect out of the mission chains, but I think that's kind of what they're wanting us to play, which is a little disappointing because I know, you know, people want to do more of this stuff and whatever. You know, just kind of defaulting back to the mission chains can be a little disappointing for sure. This stuff is fun though. Like this, you know, these layouts, these challenges, these are fun, you know. Rooms appear to change slightly as you progress. Yeah. Got some changes to them. Oh, hold on. Oh, I hate these guys, man. I hate these guys so much. Hold on. I'm going to focus up here a little bit. Hold on. These guys always give me so much trouble. Oh my god. Hold on. Is it just me or is I have a hard time seeing like what's yellow and what's red? I guess like to block or to dodge. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Maybe it's my eyesight sucks. I feel like they need a pro bug splasher on the team so we don't have these minor bugs. Oh, for sure. I mean, ideally that's what your QA is for, right? But like, I don't know what's going on with your QA, right? But it does suck that, like, you know, people are having issues with the endgame Iron Man skin regardless, you know. Oh, hold on. I gotta heal. I just took a lot of damage there. Okay. There we go. Whew. There we go. And he said they're fixing 129 gear. Okay, so that was a bug then. So I guess Tony bugged them enough. Okay, so 129 gear is a bug. Okay. Whew. All right. Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony Bing. To can't lie, I'm enjoying the new harm room layouts. That's what I mean, right? Like, the new harm room layouts are great. They feel so good. The red rooms are a lot more fun with lower power level characters, way more difficult and intense. That's what they said. They said if you're playing a lower level character, that they would be a lot harder than if you were playing a higher level character. So I guess if you want challenging, you know, unfortunately, you kind of have to, like, you know, fuck your character up to get there if you're already, you know, high level. But, you know, it kind of sucks for people around the higher end, though, right? That it doesn't scale as high as you want it to. Yeah, it's because the yellow and red are close on the spectrum, so you wanted that to be easy. Ain't built in specifically counter certain Avengers. Oh, no, I just, personally speaking, they just give me trouble, Derek. That's all. Personally speaking, they just give me trouble. They just fuck me up sometimes. That's all. If I'm not paying attention, they just, like, fuck me up, you know? All right, I'm going to pop this. No! Fuck. Ah, okay. Well, there goes that ultimate. Fuck me, man. Are you fucking serious? All right, hold on. Oh, never mind. I got the ult back. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Fuck. Unbelievable, man. Okay, he's dead. I'll grab both of these. Is that it? No, one more. Two more. Oh, where did you go? Wait. Oh, there's a platform down there. What? I didn't know that. Hold on. Okay. That neon cap skin looks awful, dude. That's exactly why I bought it, man. Dude, you know how many people have told me this skin's ugly? That's why I bought it, man. I love that. I love that reaction. It's honestly pretty hideous, but, like, the hideous part actually makes it fun for me. You know what I mean? Like, you ever look at something and you go, that's so ugly that it's cute? I'm sure your mother's said, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But, like, honestly, guys, like, you know, the whole point of the skin for me was just, like, the reactions that I get out of it, you know? How do you access the red room? So if you go to your war table, it's under the helicarrier. It's under the helicarrier. I hope there will be a Yelena villain sector in the future. I hope so. I honestly hope so. It kind of feels like I said with Stardust, it's a missed opportunity, you know? It's a missed opportunity. But, you know, not much to say about it now, right? Other than just kind of a missed opportunity and hope we get to see Yelena in the future. There's some down. Troll ruler, yeah, right? Honestly. Did I get him off? I did. I kind of like the idea of, like, knocking people off to get the kills. That to me is actually kind of fun. I kind of like that. Super excited to see Captain CU suit. I don't know about Thor, though. Yeah, Thor raises a bunch of questions. Is it, like, Fat Thor? Is it post-time skip Thor? Stormbreaker? Like, what kind of Thor are we expecting out of the Endgame one, right? There's, like, so many variations there, and, like, unless you hit the right variation, a lot of people are going to be very unhappy with them. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I honestly thought this week was going to be Cap, and the fact that Iron Man was, like, put into the game in 1.7 maybe speaks to Thor being in the game in 1.7, but, I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Ooh, I wanted to knock him off. There we go. Nice. There we go. If Yelena remains an antagonist, then yes to a villain sector, chance of some kind of semi-ally, then I hope for a major artifact summoner just reuse some of Widow's kit for it. That's cool. Either those work. I mean, they could start her off as a like an antagonist and then work her into being a, like, semi-ally. And then even for that, you can still keep the villain sector, even though she's an ally or a semi-ally, right? You could totally do something like that. Both those ideas, I think, can work together instead of, like, you know, one being the sole option, right? Either way, I would love to see more Yelena. Or any Yelena, I guess, at this point, right? Melee got banned before we could find that sick Iron Man skin. Oh, the endgame one? Yeah, rip to all the brave people who did all the leaking. All right, guys, I'm going to say it, all right? We need you guys to start leaking again so we can get rid of the Mega Hive, guys. Get rid of the Mega Hive, please. How do I get the memory fragments? Are there takedowns? It seems like they're dropping off takedowns. Hold on. Let me go here. Complete Redroom Challenge 1. Yeah. How do you feel about the whole Red Room? Good question, man. I will let me play through a lot of it, Chrome. I haven't played through all of it yet, man. I'm still kind of working through it. So once I kind of play it, then I'll be able to kind of give some full thoughts on it. It, like, right off the rip, man, I could say, like, if they don't reuse a lot of this harm room stuff, it's kind of a waste, to be honest with you, you know? Iron Man server Pulsar Blast always pushes away, so get creative, people. How's this Red Room going? 5 a.m. here. Can't stay again. Ready for work. Clinton, what's up, man? Just trying to figure it all out, man. Just trying to see how it all works and what kind of stuff we get from it. Seems fun so far, man. Seems fun so far. You know, there are downsides to being an elite Hulk player like myself, yeah? Every content is trivial then, right? I'm glad you got access to a Talus. Alright, hold on. I guess... Are they spotting more enemies now? I guess that's the thing. Memory fragments. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know what triggers those to drop. Is it different attacks trigger them? Hold on, let me actually pay attention here. Let me pay attention. And we'll see if we can figure this out. Oh, that's a waste. That kind of wasn't a waste. What do you guys think about the Red Room, though? Like, for anyone who's played it this far, what do you guys think? Give me your thoughts. Too easy? Too short? Do you want more? Boss fight? Like, give me your guys' thoughts on it. Well, that guy's just dead. Ooh. Stun lock, baby. Alright, and this guy left. I don't even need to power throw that. Just like that. Easy. Decent exotics? These, I don't think... Are these dropping exotics? I don't think so. I haven't gotten one gear drop from these, right? I think this is like... Or maybe I have gone gear drop and I just haven't noticed. Wasn't on my screen before? Oh, that's weird, man. Really weird. Well, I'm glad it's there now. Too easy, not quite different enough. Fun, but too short. Kind of good, too short, no payoff. Okay. First, those protocol chips, and now memory fragments. Do you know what they do, or are they just mission chain procrastination again? Seems like they're just there for the mission chains. They never clarified to, like, the content creators, and then not even clarified to the public what the protocol chips were for. So I imagine it's just stuff to feel like you're collecting, I guess. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels like a missed opportunity once again that these chips and memory fragments could be used as, like, currency in order to get stuff that is tied to the event, right? Feels like it's a missed opportunity to not make use of whatever we're collecting and use them. Unfortunately. Definitely feels too short, but it's really fun. Okay, okay. I think I'm seeing a sign here. How's the DLC? We're just playing it through it now, Morgan. I'm trying to, you know, parse my own thoughts here and try to figure out what I like about it and what I don't like about it. I think it's different enough than current harm room stuff that if you're looking for some kind of just like new environments and kind of mess around in the harm room, I definitely think this provides it. But I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and hopefully I can come up with some coherent thoughts. But all in all, man, not the worst thing. Not the worst thing, just not the greatest thing either, you know? But it's definitely a little fun. Definitely a little fun. I'm having some fun with it. Where are you falling? Did that guy fall somewhere? Oh, there you are. Sorry, bud. Get deleted. And you, easy. It'd be more fun if you could play with friends. Yeah, the way they talked about it was like, you know, like there would be way too much like. What did they say? They said something along the lines of like, the space or whatever. Like it just makes more sense for it to be with like, solo or whatever. But I'm not finding space an issue. You know, if I'm playing correctly and I'm not playing like an idiot, I don't find the space to be an issue with regards to like trying to move around or whatever. So yeah, I definitely think playing with friends would have been great too. I definitely agree with that. Hurts my feelings to never see a heavy finish here. Clint, don't say that, dude. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. What up, Ball Ruler? Where is Imagine Dust? I don't know where Stardust is, man. I think I don't know, man. He's online somewhere. He's online. He's existent, I guess. I don't know. What's going on, though, Cosmic? I'm at home, but I'll play after tomorrow when I get back. No worries, Morgan. No worries. I hope you enjoy it. Use chips as a currency to get room-specific cosmetics. Yeah, even cosmetics. Even if you want to do, like item bundles. Like, say, for example... I think there is gear that you could earn from this, right? So say, for example, you have a cosmetic vendor, you earn the chips, you go and you get a chance at, like, items specific that you want, right? Like, there's ways to use, like, event currency and how to do stuff like that. So, it just sucks that they haven't utilized a lot of that stuff here because I think there's opportunity to. But, you know, I think that'll probably be, like, some of the feedback that I think a lot of us will have. So hopefully they implement some of that moving forward. Like, event vendors work. You know, are people finding it easy to push people off the sides with the shield throw? I don't know. All right, so how do I do this now? So do I go to challenge 2? All right, so how does this work? So it says complete Red Room challenge 1. Wait, so what did I? Oh, do I have to do this 3 times? Really? I have to do that 3 times? Okay, hold on. Defeat enemies while overcharged. Defeat enemies while invisible. So that's... Oh, wow. It does make me just want to do that one 3 times. You have to do that one 3 times as well. Holy shit. Okay. Sure. What's available with the cosmetic vendor? I can go check after this. I thought they had costume bundles. No, they don't. Hopefully Avengers goes free to play so we can get more players. I feel like very slowly they'll kind of do something like that, man. As you get, I don't think it'll be any time before Black Panther, but it seems like maybe after Black Panther there is a possibility that they shift to a free to play model. For people who would be soloing with AI for parties, it'd be fine. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jake. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying there. It's possible, yeah, that doing that would be a little messy. I see what you're saying. The AI is always kind of messy, so I mean, for sure. Can you buy the Red Room suits for everyone? The Red Room ones, I believe, are out of the marketplace right now. I believe they are. All I have to do is smash it and everything dies. Well, you're ready for OLTs then, my friend, whenever they come. Oh, baby. Oh, and this guy just jumped to his death. Thank you. Thank you. Wish I had the credits to get the endgame Iron Man. Did you get the skin? No, I'm going to get it on my Xbox. I'm going to play Iron Man on my Xbox account. So I'm going to pick it up, and I'm gonna play some Iron Man on the weekend on the Xbox, more than likely. Yeah, it was pretty quick, Kieran. It was pretty quick. Definitely feels like they're extending it through the mission change, right? So, like, the actual levels themselves, the Red Room Takeover stuff isn't that long, but by extending it through the mission chains, it provides like a grind to go back in there, right? So I mean, it totally depends once again on like how you feel about that kind of stuff. You can either love it or hate it, I guess, depending on how you like the implementation. I would have liked to see more Red Room stuff personally, like more Red Room Takeover stuff. I guess I can't get that. It doesn't want to... Wait. What? Why does that not want to pick up? I would like to see more of the... Wow, I guess that's just visually bugged then. More of these, like more layouts, more challenges or whatever, instead of like having to go back and redo ones that I've already done for a mission chain. That's what I would have liked personally. I feel like they could have done a lot more with these layouts. You know, they could have done a lot more. You know, even one where it's like just the middle platform there without these big sides all around it. Like, give something like a real challenge there when it comes to like the platforming aspect to it. That would have been cool. Well, that guy just went flying. But maybe they'll improve on it, you know? Just gotta wait and see. Alright. Listen here, shield buddy. Sorry, dude. No free to plays, need better content, draw people in. Imagine Panther's gonna make some sales for them if it looks good. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we see something about Panther next month, man, with E3 coming. That'd be super good. With E3 coming, E3 on the horizon here next month, hopefully they start talking a little bit more about Panther. Can I not? Hold on. There we go. There we go. I saw those nameplates and I'm in love. MODOK from the new series actually amazing. Same for the electricity particles and all with Kamala, Thor, and Hawkeye and that white Black Widow suit. Yeah, the white Black Widow suit is actually really nice. I'm glad they did that, even though I would like to see them still do the MCU one. But it's nice to see that one for sure. Hopefully they still do the MCU one. The MODOK stuff was a big shock to me, man. The MODOK stuff, I'm super excited for MODOK tomorrow, so I was not expecting anything from MODOK to be in this game. And then obviously I go through the weekly blog and the MODOK is there, so I'm like, oh fuck, like, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. MODOK's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. If you guys are in the Discord, you guys know that obviously tomorrow we're doing a watch party after hockey, and then there's obviously discussions for it and whatnot. You know, it's not gonna be like a big like, you know, super serious show. It's, you know, it's designed as like a comedy or whatever, but I think it's still gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm glad to see some nameplates there. You know, even if it's a small thing, you know, it's still something. Did you get the new cap takedowns? I did not get the new cap takedowns. I did not. I mean, I've seen it, but I don't know, like takedowns, yeah, you know, takedowns are, you know, whatever, I guess. Atomicos, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? One of the mission chains, you need to defeat enemies in their weak points. What are those? I'm pretty sure weak points are like headshots, or there's like certain places that glow up, right? They're like glow, and you just gotta hit them there. It's probably better with a ranged character, to be honest. What exactly is the Redroom Takeover? Can you type it out? Can you sound? Yeah, buddy, I got you. I got you. Just a series of harm room challenges. All right. It feels like all the post-lock content so far, decent, could have been better. I know they've had trouble and so like learning on the online side, but still, yeah, I feel you, Jake. I feel you, man. I feel you. Let's do this one again. We'll do that one again. Someone asked me about the cosmetic vendors, so I'm gonna go do that quickly, and then what's fortification on the champion seal tree? Or fortification? It's defense, right? Fortification's like defense stuff. Is MODOK going to be a Disney Plus thing? Depends where you are, Ross. If you are in the US, it's going to be Hulu. If you're anywhere else, it seems like it's going to be Disney Plus. But it totally depends on where you're located. Any problems with progression? I can't get past wave 1, harm room 1. Yeah, Crystal. So Lejeune was going through the same thing too, and I've seen this reported, but it doesn't seem to affect a lot of people, though it does affect some. Is that there is sort of a progression issue where I think it gives it spawns all your enemies. Nothing I know about it right now in terms of like a fix or whatever, but I know it's something that has been reported. All right, the cosmetic vendor, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't we love the cosmetic vendor? Pre-work done to it, I guess. Brutal. Brutal. Do you get rewards? Can someone just type to Alex very quickly, please and thank you, that you get rewards from mission chains? There's mission chains attached to it, please and thank you. Hold on, sorry. What time is it in Canada? Where I'm at, it's 10 to 4, so 3:50. 3:50. Okay. Oh, I was looking at the champion skills. Hold on. Fortification. Darius asked about fortification. So, champion. So I'm imagining these are in defense. Fortification. Yeah, permanently increase defense by 1%. So that's the fortification stuff. So it would be affecting your defense rating. So 1%, and then wait, 1%, 1%, 1%, 1%, and then 1%. So you end up getting 5% out of it. They should have never reworked it. Well, I don't agree with that. I think they should have reworked it, but I think what they should have done is that they shouldn't have taken stuff out and then put it in limbo right now. If you're gonna fix something, I feel like at that point they should have just just waited and then dropped it in a patch and be like, hey guys, like here you go, or at least communicate that it's coming. So like, hey guys, like don't worry about the cosmetic vendor. We know it's a little broken right now, but a fix is coming. Instead of you kind of just gutted it, and then in the process of gutting it, you're like, wait for next time, like it's happening, yeah, it's tough, man. I feel like they gutted it because they don't want people to spend their units there, but it just looks awful when you go to it and there's like 4 things, right? It looks sad. It just looks sad, Just saying, it would be epic if Spider-Man's operation was called Amazing Fantasy. That would be cool. I've seen a lot of cool names floated for that, I think. Hold on, guys. I gotta sneeze. Okay, maybe I don't have to sneeze. Maybe I don't have to sneeze. Do we know when we're getting 160 power? Probably with War for Wakanda. It seems like that would be the most logical place to put 160 power. Just like any other game, right? Usually when these games drop big expansions like that, they usually drop it or drop their power increase alongside it, right? Destiny 2 does it. Well, Destiny 2 does it with seasons too, right? They do, was it plus 10 with new seasons? But then you get like a big increase with expansions. Division 2 did it with what's their expansion name? Warlords of New York, right? I think there was a power increase alongside that as well. So usually alongside expansions you get your power increase. Didn't really need reworking, to be honest, or at least other things need reworking first. I think the big problem with that was I think it was just like the patterns issue, like patterns weren't working and they wanted to get ahead of it and fix it. Which I mean, I understand, they wanted to get it fixed or whatever, but yeah, I probably would have just left it as is, told people, hey guys, this is something that we're working on, but we're going to keep it as is right now. But like I said, it just looks sad when you go there and there's like 4 things, Is Wakanda still season 1? I don't know, man. I'm going to ask them about that. Next time there's like a content creator meeting, I'm going to ask them. I'm going to be like, what the hell do you guys mean by seasons? Like, what is the season in this game? Is Wakanda season 1? Are we out of season 1? Like, what is the season, Because they've never actually, clarified that. If I'm correct, right? They've never clarified. Wait, can I just run through that? Oh my god, I just took so much damage running through that. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's not do that. Let's go get some health, actually. When do you think they'll finish the rework? Dude, I have no idea, man. I honestly, I try not to judge or guess when they're going to finish things or get things done. I think for personally speaking, it sets an unreal expectation in my head. And I really try not to guess too hard. The only thing I've really guessed on is the roadmap, only because the roadmap made quite a bit of sense. But when it comes to all these weird things, weird systems, and try to guess, fuck that, man. We're in the skin game now until they turn back on the cosmetic vendor. Like a Craven with Spidey's villain, an easy name would be Last Hunt. That's a good one too. Be a really good one too. What other game you've been playing? I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six. Every night I play a few hours of Rainbow Six. Trying to get back into it, though I suck ass. But that's what I've been playing, man. A little bit of Rainbow Six, a little bit of Dead by Daylight, a little bit of Predator Hunting Ground. Just a little more, there's a little something with a little more PvP involved, you know? All right, champion point. All right, what do we got here? Heroic damage? No, I want melee damage, right? Yeah, let's do melee damage. I think for my cap, what I want is melee damage, heroic damage, critical damage, and then defense probably. So there's like a few things that I want, but I'm going to go melee first. I'm going to go melee first. I'm going to do that. All right. Let's check what else we have to do here. Hold on. So, objectives. What else am I close to? Defeat adaptoids of any kind. Got to defeat one more adaptoid. Okay. Defeat. Okay, so that's a Widow one. Use jump pads in any Redroom challenge. So I got to do the third one. So we'll do that one. Defeat enemies with takedowns. Okay. Let's go do the third one a few times then. All right. I think what kind of marks the beginning of season 2. They put it on image months ago titled season 1. Just had the original 6 plus Kate and Clint. You're probably right, man. You're probably right. It's just like the way they've never really talked about it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, even in like their promotional stuff outside of that, you know, they never really talked about like what season 1 actually is. So it's like really weird that they gave a distinction of like seasons, but then they've never actually gone forward and like clarified like what's a season, what should we expect with seasons, you know? Like it's really weird. I've never played Rainbow Nips before. Tell me more about the game. Rainbow Nips? What? Did I say Rainbow Nips? What is the next Iron Man costume you want to see? Ooh, I don't know, man. I've always said the suitcase from Iron Man 2. I always thought that was a really cool costume. I'd love to see that. I think that's a very cool one. But I'm not an Iron Man guy, to be honest with you, you know? So, I mean, Iron Man costumes are, like, cool, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm not an Iron Man guy, so you'd have to ask someone who's an Iron Man guy. But I think the suitcase one from Iron Man 2 would be very cool. I think that'd be very cool. I get this weird inkling that maybe quantum suits or something they might do, the quantum suits from Endgame, as, like, their next team bundle. That might be interesting. I just have this weird inkling that might be coming, you know? Extremis? I forgot how to say it. It's Extremis, right? I'm such a bad Marvel fan sometimes. That could be a cool one, too. The problem with, like, that one, though, Ethan, is that, like, people want it to, like, come out of the skin or whatever, right? So if you don't have the animation for that, then, like, you know, do you bother making that suit? I guess, right? Oh, okay, we're good. What's up, Carson? How you doing, dude? Not gonna lie, Mega Hive is too long. I'm just gonna wait till Spider-Man and Black Panther is out to complete it. Yeah, I don't like the Mega Hive anymore, TJ, to be honest with you, dude. I used to run the Mega Hive religiously every week, man. Thursday come around, I'd go spend 3 hours running the Mega Hive. I can't do it anymore. I just don't have fun playing it, you know? I just rather spend, you know, and I know you can complete it during the week, so I know, you know, there's obviously that, but, like, I just don't like it, you know? I really just don't enjoy myself when I play it. So I actually don't do the Mega Hive anymore because of it. It's just not for me. Versus like the priority missions. I know the priority missions may have been too short, but like, so then, I don't know. Keep the priority missions, but give a chance at an exotic drop then or something, you know? Give it, what they should do. Here's what they should do. So say, for example, you have your priority missions, right? They should have a base level % chance to get the exotic, and then every time you run that mission, you don't get an exotic for the weekly reset. The chance increases until you do get your exotic, and then once you get your exotic, the mission goes away. That to me seems like a very easy solution. It makes people still play the mission, so you're not doing a one and done scenario potentially, and it's just they're more fun. Those missions are way more fun than running the Mega Hive, to be completely honest with you. You know. Isn't Extremis the Bleeding Edge suit? They share similarities. But essentially, I think the cool thing about the Extremis suit is that it comes out of his like skin, you know. And without that, I mean, Have the fun of Iron Man suits, different students, and we won't get to, especially the briefcase. You're not wrong. You're not wrong that like a lot of the Iron Man fun is like how he gets the suits on, right? Even if they're just like emotes or whatever, the stuff you could do within emotes would make them a little more immersive. I don't disagree with you, Dean. I gotta pop this. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get some health, man. I gotta take this guy out. I gotta take that guy out. Hold on. Oh, is he dead? What? Are you serious? All right, we gotta use the jump pads here, so let's go back up. And just fire this off. Nice. Thread the Mega Hive rewards and priority missions, but only level 4. Okay, okay. I think the Quantum suits are next month. What are the Angry suits for next month? Cap and Thor are next week. It's good. Good point, man. Good point. It's a good point. Would you guys like the Quantum suits though? Like, say for example, they do bring out the Quantum suits. Is that something people would like? My worry about the Quantum suits is that they're like very, they're very same, right? Like everyone's looks the same. I just don't know if people would like them. I just feel like, you know, I can already see the conversations in my head. I just don't know if there's something people would like necessarily. I don't know. I think I would buy them. I think I would buy a few of them. I don't think I would buy a full set because I haven't bought a full set of any of them so far. But I think I would buy like a Cap and Black Widow Quantum suit, to be honest. Do you think they're even working on an emo wheel? Yeah, they're working on it, man. They're working on it. They're working on it, man. I just don't know what's taking so long. I really don't. Mega Hive is just a 48th floor of every mission in the game combined. It's sad. It's just not fun. You know, it feels like I'm running it to run it, and I'm not running it because it's fun. You know, and to me that sucks. That's the part that sucks. I say War Machine, but he hasn't had much work done in a while, apparently, so maybe she's had more work done. Oh, for like characters coming out. I've been missing a little bit of the chat going on. It's my fault. My fault. I gotta run this one more time. I'm loving the Redroom Takeover, but I want more. That's kind of what the vibe I'm getting in Crocodile. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I can live without the Quantum suits, not bad designs, but shouldn't be a priority. Okay. Persian, what's up, man? I like it's only single player. Yeah, I think some people, people are mixed about it, right? Some people want these multiplayer, but I think some people enjoy the single player aspect to them. Yeah, I could see why people would want these multiplayer, but I think playing them single player as well. I'm having quite a bit of fun. These are kind of fun to run. I won't lie to you guys. These are kind of fun. Having a little bit of fun here. Let's not do that and say we did, huh? Jesus. I'm gonna try and not do that. Good lord, man. Good lord. Yo, Ray, what's going on, man? Do you have one of those glitch ones as well, dude? I'm sorry, man. That sucks. That's so bogus, man. I'm sorry, dude. Let's see. There we go. Wasn't Agents of Smash one of the cartoons? It was. It was a Hulk. That was a Hulk cartoon. It like Hulk's like family tree apparently, or not his family tree, but it was like a bunch of gamma monsters that got their own TV show. Do you think we'll get any important news on the dev stream? Probably not. Only because they're gonna want to put most of the attention on the Redroom Takeover this week. So when I say important news, like I don't think you'll hear anything about Cosmic Cube, for example. Other than like, you know, we'll talk about this soon for, you know, that kind of thing. The most you'll get this week is probably like an update on OLTs, but they're not going to talk about like a Cosmic Cube. So they want to put the focus on, you know, the Red Room and feedback for the Red Room and stuff like that. So, yeah, I wouldn't expect too much about like anything else this week, for example. Next week, though, as we start getting closer to June, I imagine next week is when we'll probably hear more. We'll start gearing up for like a Cosmic Cube kind of like conversation. Alyssa with the 10. Sick moves, bro. Pretend this says 1,000. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alyssa, for the $1,000. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that $1,000 that you gave me. I'm rich, guys. I never have to go back to work. It's crazy. It's crazy. My wallet can't breathe. Yeah, for a lot of you spenders out there today, man. Today's a heavy day, man. That's a heavy day for you guys. All right. Ooh. Did I take the big guy out like that already? Ooh, what did I hit? Did I crit for that? That's wild. Oh, I was in midair. I couldn't dodge that. All right, we're good. For sake, thank God I dodged or blocked that. Oh my God. Would be nice to see some public acknowledgement of the state of the champ system. Yeah, where the glitches don't give the right values. Yeah, they know about it, so it would be nice to get some clarification on what the next steps are, for sure. For sure. Playing it all at with the equivalent of riding a unicorn. Hey, sometimes it's what it's all about, man. Listen, you just got to believe, all right? You just got to believe, you know? Have a little belief in that they're coming. They're coming. All right, so use jump pads. So this one is done, so I can do the rest of this elsewhere. So I think now collect memory fragments in Redroom Challenge 4. So I think we just grind out Challenge 4 now. And because I can beat this one and this one and then this one all in Challenge 4, I think. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Hero set gear, exotic quality. Okay, so you get your exotic from completing all this. All right. Let's do it. Let's go Challenge 4, boys. Challenge 4, baby. I think Spider-Man's villain will be Kraven the Hunter. I wish. Kraven, I don't know how many people are reading comics right now, but Kraven had a pretty cool appearance in the Mighty Valkyries yesterday. And that was a lot of fun. It was kind of unexpected too, but be nice to see a little more Kraven there for anyone who reads comics. Do I see Endgame Hawkeye skin? Is that it's called Endgame Hawkeye, not Ronin? Right. So that's part of my issue too, Heretic. When I call it a name, I call it Endgame Ronin, though I believe that it's Endgame Hawkeye, right? Ronin was before, you know, he dons what he wears in that suit. I just call it Ronin because I think most people associate the whole attire to the Ronin moniker, but I think the actual correct name for that is Hawkeye. So I guess we just can we just do this? Oh, we shouldn't do that. Just like abuse the jump pad and just do that. LT Triangle, use that commander's call for defense bumps. Keep that in mind. I got you, man. Always appreciate the lookout, dude. Always appreciate it. Yeah, these are actually kicking my ass though a little bit here, right? Like these are actually kicking my ass a little bit, so I gotta be careful. Oh, this guy's dodging me, eh? Oh no. I feel like I was in like Royal Rumble there for any wrestling fans, and like my feet were dangling off the edge. Jesus. Oh, of course. The activation pushes him off. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's brutal. That's brutal. I also have an idea why these are probably single player. Companion AI would probably walk off the edge and suicide. Oh, for sure. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt whatsoever. More, I think most people could see that happening. I could definitely see that happening for sure. I could see like my Widow does like a move and then like just lands there and just absolutely just like gets rocked by the techno lava for sure. For sure. Use it. All right, I got you. Hold on. Didn't work. Uh-oh. Didn't work, dude. Nope. It's not working. Oh, there it is. It works. Damn it. Wish all my heroes were level so I could use all the exotics the mission chains give. True. I understand, like, everyone has, like, a lot of characters level, man. I just, personally, I only have my 2 leveled, and I feel like I'm pretty good with them, you know? Like, I think, like, the next character I actually, like, want to take to, like, an endgame state will probably be, like, Black Panther, to be honest with you. I just, like, I have way too much fun playing Cap and Black Widow to, like, not care about anyone else, you know? I've died so many times in this one. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Just as I read that, I almost get knocked in. All right. Ooh, okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Just go over the edge, man. Let me help me with that challenge, dude. Unbelievable. All right, let's use the jump pad. Can I knock him in here? Sorta. You take less damage? I appreciate that, man. I'll do my best. Sometimes I just go full offense, you know? AI these Redrooms would be the epitome of artificial stupidity. That's one way to put it, dude. For sure. That's one way to put it. Come on, give me my takedown. There we go. What if the techno lava started rising? That'd be cool. Like, do something with that. That'd be a crazy cool mechanic, I think. I would love to see that kind of mechanic. Because, like, you have this environmental hazard here. Do more with it, right? That's actually great feedback. That's actually really good feedback. You soon explain the game you said you played, John. What's Rainbow Nips about? Did I say Rainbow Nips? I thought I said Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six is a FPS. It's a hero shooter. It's probably one of the best FPSs out right now. Oh, my God. If not the best, depending on who you ask. I have a lot of fun with it. I've been watching their big tournament this weekend. I've been watching that a lot too. Well, this weekend, but it's been going on for like a while. But I've been doing a lot of that lately, so. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Got that one. Oh, let's get this guy. Is he knocked? Oh, see ya. Nice. I did take down. The takedown made me fall into the lava. Oh, dude, that sucks. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. We need a new Thor campaign with Loki as the villain and Asgard as a biome. I agree. I agree with you. So realistically, how do we get CD to remove the Mega Hive? All right, here's what we need to do. All right, guys, we need to figure out a game-breaking glitch, okay? But the game-breaking glitch can only happen within the Mega Hives, okay? So if we figure that out, right, and it has to be game-breaking. It has to be super game-breaking, all right? And if we figure that out and we exploit the hell out of it, then they'll have no choice but to take the Mega Hives out, all right? That's really what we have to do, all right? If you figure that out, I will not handsomely pay you. Nope, I will not handsomely pay you. Just saying. Just saying. Not gonna lie, I need these harm rooms to stay, everything to stay. Yeah, these need to stay, man. I agree. Even if you take all the fancy decorations off, just give the layouts, you know? The layouts would be really good. Venom being a villain could work, though I guess they mean they reuse some moves from A-Bomb and Maestro then, would use the bulky Venom design at least. I think there's probably enough there between like their Spider-Man like moves and animations and like what they have with like Hulk and Maestro that they could do like a Venom. Venom would be very cool. I like Venom. I'd love to see more Venom. For anyone who's on the Marvel side, Marvel Comics side of things, I think a lot of people are loving Venom lately, man. And especially with the new movie coming out too, like Venom's on the up and up, guys. Venom stocks are going through the roof, man. You got to buy your Venom stocks. Did you buy the new MCU skins? I did not. I don't play too much Hulk and Iron Man for me to buy them. But I'm gonna buy Iron Man on my Xbox, but that's only because I'm playing Iron Man on my Xbox. But I'm not a completionist by any means, so like I don't buy every skin just to buy it. And it saves me money that way. That I feel like I don't have to buy every skin. If I felt like I had to buy every skin, holy fuck, I'd be broke. But I just buy the skins that that I know I'm gonna use essentially, and if I'm not gonna use it, I try not to buy it. It's weird the temporary fix was better than the actual fix. Sometimes that works, right? Do you think Shad spam remove the Mega Hive works for the Snyder Cut? Yeah, maybe that's what we have to do. That might be what we have to do, guys. I just don't like the Mega Hive, man. I don't know. Maybe this is like, maybe I'm just getting annoyed for nothing. But like, I just find the Mega Hive is just super boring, you know. I don't think it's fun. I just feel like the Mega Hive is just like a waste of like. Even if the Mega Hive goes multiplayer, I think it'll make it more tolerable. But I still don't think it's gonna be like fun, you know. 'Cause you're still going through essentially like a bunch of floors or something. I don't know. I understand it's like their way of like doing a gauntlet, I guess, but like even so, no, I just don't find it fun. How are you finding them? Wait, how am I finding what, Sean? The Red Room? I think this is all right. The Red Room's all right. I'd like to see more layouts. More layouts. Ethan put a good suggestion in that like the techno lava starts rising, or maybe it like floods different parts of the map. So like, say for example, at like 30 seconds in, this rises and floods like this part of the map, and then like at a minute it goes away, and another part floods the map. You know, stuff like that would be very cool. But I mean, all in all, like not thinking about what it could be and just thinking about what it is, it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna have to focus a little bit here, guys. This ain't your typical walk in the park kind of like, you know, content here. I can die just getting knocked around, so just gotta pay a little bit more attention to the game. Think about the way you're making Hulk feel right now, John. Look at me, answer me, John. Listen, Hulk's a great character, right? Listen, Hulk's a great character. Nothing wrong with the Hulk. It just, he ain't for me, you know. We all have our favorites. Oh, okay. What was that about? It was like a weird little hitch there. That was weird. Do you think they'll add Venom and Spider-Man's villains that both are owned by Sony? Dude, I don't know what they're gonna do with Spider-Man. In my honest thinking, I really just don't know what's going on with Spider-Man anymore. I never thought Spider-Man was going to take this long, even though like things are kind of delayed right now, like the way they're working is slower. I never thought Spider-Man would take this long. You know, it's like I'm at a loss really when it comes to Spider-Man and what's going on with him, and I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. You know, Spider-Man's a little frustrating to think about, and for a lot of different reasons. One of which is obviously like how long it's taking them to get him out. You know. If he comes out with a fuck ton of content, it's just gonna be like Xbox and PC players are gonna be so upset, man, because like the way it worded was like it was supposed to be like an event and like the character, but like I don't know like what's going on now. Is it like a full-blown operation? Like is it like, you know, because like realistically speaking, if it's like an event and like the character itself, you know, should we have had him by now? Maybe. You know, the only thing that justifies in my brain how long it's taken for Spider-Man to even come out, let alone just even be teased, would to me says like the scale of what Spider-Man is going to be is a lot bigger than what was said in that original blog back in August, you know? So I mean, I would love to speculate on which villain would come with Spider-Man. For me, first and foremost, it's just like, what is even going on with Spider-Man, you know? That's where I'm at personally. I think Spider-Man will come after Panther. Well, that's probably a given. That's a given, right? Like, he's not. I don't think he's coming out before. It's just like, holy moly. I never expected him to take this long personally, right? That's not even to say like the magazine or like the game stuff from like the UK or whatever. I just personally never expected him to take this long, even to talk about him, you know, for like a teaser or a trailer or whatever. I just never expected him to take this long. So like for me, I'm just like in shock of like everything to do with that character, you know. Not gonna lie, new real Professor Hulk skin, MCU Professor Hulk skin. Yeah, I've seen that a few times, right? I've seen a few people kind of say that. That skin, they like that skin better than the MCU one. You don't share that opinion alone. There's people out there who agree with you, man. Don't worry, dude. I need to just knock that guy off. What is... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, so one got knocked off, but this one didn't. I thought I was so dead. I thought it was so dead. I don't know how to get memory chips fast. I need help, please. I'm trying to figure that out, too, man. I'm trying to figure out how to get the memory fragments as well. I just want a Spider-Man tease or something. Any info at all. It's a weird situation. Hopefully any content released will also available on Xbox PC. And that's the thing too, right, Ross? That's the thing too. What's going on, though, Puppet? How you doing, man? I saw the interview on Spidey and said villain, so we might see more than one or not. Well, you know. I think Xbox should get an exclusive character, maybe Captain Marvel. Microsoft is not going to pay for an exclusive character, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know people have been wanting that for months now. It's just like Microsoft is not going to pay for an exclusive character. You know. After, maybe alongside, definitely not before. True. Spider-Man's got to be at E3, right? Or is that just wishful thinking? Honestly, Will, I would like to see him at E3. I would like to see him at E3. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, dude. There was meant to be an Omega level threat this week? No, wait. No, there wasn't. The last thing Phil said is that he didn't know the patch number. I don't think he ever said it would be 1.7 though, right? I think the idea is that it's shortly after 1.7. All content got delayed, so people are not saying Spidey is just delayed. Right. I think the idea though, Kieran, is that like what is Spidey coming with that like would justify this amount of delay, right? If it's just a character in like maybe a few events, you know, you know, but if it's a full-blown operation, then yeah, obviously, right? But I think like the problem with like Spidey in general is like the uncertainty around him, right? The uncertainty around what is he even going to entail. And I think that's kind of where people are just kind of like, what is even going on, you know? Why don't they get a free exclusive? Wolverine should be an Xbox exclusive. Well, the thing is like the companies have to pay for those, right? So say, for example, if Microsoft wanted to pay for those, they could reach out to like Marvel Games and Square. They could all broker that deal, right? But it's not. It's free on the consumer side, but it's not necessarily free on the business side, right? So like, without Microsoft being like, hey, we want a free character for our players to entice them to spend money on our platform, buy the game on our platform. Square's not gonna just be like, all right, guys, Crystal, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a free character just for Xbox, because at the end of the day, that's just money left on the table from the other platforms, right? Sony will do that. Sony will put that money forward. And it will piss people off, but Sony's done that for years now, versus like Microsoft won't do that right now. They want to just kind of bolster Game Pass through buying exclusive games, or you know, bringing games free to Game Pass to bolster them. A character doesn't necessarily do that in the same way of like a free Game Pass launch does, you know. All right, I'm gonna use this Commander's Call thing here, man. Little defense goes a long way, right? Always. Black Panther probably E3, Spider-Man alongside the movie. I'm thinking it's probably a December release as well, man. I really am thinking it's a December release alongside No Way Home. But people are going to be so salty. Oh man, imagine saying 2021 and it's like December. I think Stardust made that point last weekend, right? Like how? Oh, that's tough, man. That's so tough. That's a bitter pill to swallow for a lot of people, man. And I can't blame them. People are going to be very upset if that's the case. When is E3? June 12th to 15th. I believe. I believe it's the 12th to 15th. Should be some interesting things on the Marvel side there, man. See if that NetherRealm game actually turns out to be true. And not just specifically Avengers versus X-Men, but just if that's actually true in general, that they're working on a Marvel game. I'm sure a lot of people would be happy if that turned out to be true. I don't really like the idea of any console exclusive character. Spider-Man PS is bad enough. Hopefully it's just time to exclude. Oh, I agree. I 100% agree with you. I think exclusivity only hurts people. You know, you're punishing players. Like, essentially what Sony's doing is they're rewarding players for picking their console, but in some ways, like, it feels like you're like almost like a second-class citizen if you don't have a PlayStation, right? I don't like it. I really don't like it. And it sucks. Which is why I would rather see no more exclusivity when it comes to, like, content that's not an exclusive game, right? Having an exclusive game is way different than a multi-platform game with like exclusive content on one. I never liked it with Destiny. I don't like it now with Avengers. I just think you're punishing players for not picking your system. And I would hope that publishers stop taking these deals, because all you're doing is punishing people, you know? If it meant no Spider-Man in this game, I would probably take the deal with no Spider-Man in this game rather than making Spider-Man exclusive. Even though, like, I'm going to get to play Spider-Man, I would just much rather him not be in the game at all if it meant everyone was on the same equal playing field, you know? And that's not even to say either, like, the resources tied up in Spider-Man being moved elsewhere as well. Like, you know, that right there would probably make me take the deal, too. To be honest with you. Knowing them Spidey is coming out 2023. Well, they did say 2021, man. They said 2021. I think it's the web slinging that's the issue. That's currently many places implemented for grappling / web slinging, i.e. vaults. Spidey doesn't walk to run plays for primary train. Yeah, that's a great point, Lynx. That's a great point. How many champion levels are there? 372. 372. Let's see. Oh, we have to go back to challenge 1 here? Did this not say challenge 4? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Oh, we had to go back challenge 1. Okay. Gotta go back champion. Why are you talking about Spider-Man again? I forget how it came up. I forget. I honestly forget how it came up, but it did come up. So we always got to talk about Spider-Man, Gaver, you know? Spider-Man, it's just one of those things. I think we were talking about things coming to the game, I guess. I forget. I honestly forget. All right, let's go back challenge 1. This is why this game is going to die, because they should have not done Spider-Man exclusive. Well, I don't think the game is going to die because Spider-Man's exclusive. I just think it's a really dumb move, you know? I wouldn't mind Avengers vs. X-Men, actually. Yeah, I don't... It's not a bad idea for a fighting game. It really isn't, you know? There are a lot of worse ideas out there for a fighting game in terms of, like, the NetherRealm stuff. I hope it's true. Like, I suck at fighting games, but I would definitely play that. You know, just for the story and just kind of the combat there. Because I think... As much as I don't like Mortal Kombat 11 and the block button, I still enjoyed what Injustice 2 did. And I really enjoyed Injustice 2. And I still think Mortal Kombat 11, even though I don't necessarily like the block button, is still a fun game, all things considered. Oh, Spider-Man came out because someone asked me about if I would like to see Venom alongside Spider-Man as, like, his villain or whatever. That's how it came up. I remember. Do you realize not a lot of people play this game, right? Xbox players are going to quit, and so is PC. Well, I mean, technically, PC players have already quit, right? I mean, you can't really make them quit any more than what they've already quit, you know? I think Spider-Man is such an interesting thing to talk about, even though I'm not really excited for him. That's fair. That's fair. PC's been dead from the start. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. It sucks for people who play on PC at this point, though, because it's like, fuck, man. Like, you're kind of stuck with a player base that just doesn't want to... It just isn't there, you know? So, like, for the people who, like, continuously play on PC, like, it sucks because, like, obviously there are technical benefits to playing on PC, but like the drawbacks are so huge that like the technical benefits don't even matter at that point, you know? How much do you think the Black Panther will set up the Kree invasion? I feel like Cosmic will set up the Kree invasion a lot more than Black Panther. Yeah, I'm actually unsure of like how much that's going to actually happen. I feel like Black Panther's story is going to be a lot more self-contained in terms of like what we're going to get out of it, with maybe like a small tease at the end, versus like Cosmic Q is dealing with the fallout of Future Imperfect, which dealt with the fallout of like the Kree invasion that we're trying to avoid, right? It seems like it's almost like a 1A and 1B storyline that they're trying to go for, whereas like 1A is like stuff tied into like the Kree invasion, like 1B is like everything else. But I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I definitely think the brunt of what we're going to deal with in Wakanda is definitely going to be self-contained. And then as that starts winding down, maybe there's going to be like some talks to like T'Challa about like the future that's coming, and maybe, you know, get him on the side of the team. And maybe that's like as much as we'll get out of that. But like, if they keep the release schedule, well, sorry, if Miller's release schedule turns out to be true, we still got 2 other characters to go through before we even get to Captain Marvel. So I mean, like, there's still a lot of build up there that I have to go through, and it's like, how do you weave those narratives in there as well? So there's like so much that you got to like navigate through in order to even set up the Kree invasion and get to it. So I love Injustice for the story, but useless characters just get thrown in for 2 minutes. Well, you got to see all those characters die, right? Isn't that the fun of it? You see all these characters just die? PC players quit before the gaming came out. Well, it did. I think the max peak for PC was like 28,000, which as a peak for an Avengers game on PC is actually not too bad, all things considered. It's just like very quickly they all kind of just left, you know? All right. So I guess we go back to, we just do Red Room 1. Why did I think that was Red Room Challenge 4? We just go Challenge 1. Okay. Sweet. We just keep going here. Cosmic Q might lead directly into the Korean Wakanda, in my opinion, will really just be the end-all, be-all of AIM itself. Kind of feels like concurrent storylines, which get messy depending on the execution. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's probably the case, too. To be fair, the Amazon pre-sale never showed PS was going to be the majority player base anyway by a long shot. True. We hope that Spider-Man's released in August, representing his debut in August 1962. Ooh. Ooh, TJ coming with the facts, man. Okay. Damn, look at that. All right, dude, we got some smart people hanging out in here. Look at that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Can't wait for the Cosmic Boob event. Jesus. Plans could easily change. For all we know, we could get Carol right after T'Challa by ramming a gap of 2 months. Oh, for sure. I mean, that's the thing, right? Is like plans do change, and we've seen that, right? We've seen that firsthand. So it'd be really interesting to see how they handle that moving forward. I definitely feel like if they have changed though, and they are moving Carol up, it's only because like they wanted the storyline to be done at a certain point in time, and like they're adamant about getting this storyline over with because they want to move on to other things. So. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for sure. I wouldn't mind kind of wrapping up the Kree invasion storyline anyways, and moving on to some other stuff. I feel like, you know, if that is the way they want to do it, then I'm definitely not opposed to it at all, for sure. Definitely not opposed to it at all. When does Cloning Labs come out? I wish I knew, man. I wish I knew, TJ. I really do wish I knew, man. Unfortunately, I just don't right now. No one knows right now. Well, they know, but they don't tell us. I wish I did, though. I really do. Cosmic Cube trailer shows us finding Monica in the future wasteland, but the interview says we find her in the Arctic. Yeah, Stardust is bringing that point up a lot. So I don't know what it means. I don't know. Obviously, you know, there's going to be some things going on there, but the main fight, it looks like, the main fight that we get to fight her in is Future Wasteland, it looks like, unless they're not showing us a second fight in the Arctic. So I'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But it does look like Future Wastelands is where we're gonna fight her. And then maybe like maybe one mission of her getting away and then we find her in the Arctic or whatever. I really did know Spider-Man came out in September 1962. I did not know that it was that is 1962, man. I don't have a lot of facts in my head like that, you know. That's why I have you guys. That's why I have you guys. They could change the story to change up the release schedule. Black Panther might time the Green Invasion a lot more than we think. Who knows? I mean, that's a good point. It's a good point. We don't know until we do, right? Maybe it's been changed from Wastelands to Arctic because of a storyline shift. I don't know, man. I don't know, because then if you do that, then like, maybe. I don't think so. I feel like it might be multiple fights, because they've shown off the Cosmic Cube trailer. Well, the trailer that shows the Cosmic Cube fight, the roadmap stuff, it's still, you know, I don't know. Okay, let's go back. Still challenge 1, right? Yeah. Okay. We need 6 more. Let's do it. We need 6 more. Hope to make a patrol mode for New York. They've said if you guys like the first one that they're more than open to doing more of them. So hopefully everyone likes it. How do you think Cosmic Cube will work out? Because 4 Avengers vs. Monica just got to be beefed up with that cube. Yeah, apparently there's like clones and stuff too, right? It sounds like there's going to be some mechanics in there that haven't been present before in villain sectors, which is super exciting. But definitely some clones, definitely some crazy mechanics more than likely. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for stuff like that. Though I don't know, I don't really have a solid guess as to how it's going to work. The way they've kind of talked about it, to me at least, is very exciting. So I do want to see more of that gameplay. As soon as I can see more of that gameplay. As soon as I can. Did you know Hulk is physically the strongest Marvel Chatham's? He has overpowered Thor multiple times. I didn't know that. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I didn't know that, man. I didn't. Well, I didn't get my full power. Hold on. Captain Marvel character design looks good, at least from what we've seen. Oh, with the poster, right? Poster and Kamal as well. Captain Marvel has like a lot of costumes you can pull from too, right? She's got a lot of different designs that you can pull from. So, I'm excited for Captain Marvel. I'm excited for a lot of different characters, man. There's not a lot of characters I look at and I say I fucking don't want this character in the game. I think a lot of characters would be very cool. Just hopefully we get them. It's a clone army. That's the fun part. Yeah, they've mentioned it's like a clone army there. So I think that'll be kind of the test of like how they handle that, you know? I've used Cap's wall run more in the Red Rooms than I have in the rest of the game. In which one in particular, Gabriino? All right, I'm going to just fight everybody here. Hold on. Actually, there we go. If Sony is fair, can at least tell us who's voicing Spider-Man, I'll be satisfied for a month or two. Well, that's such a big thing too, right? Like the voice actors for Spider-Man, I didn't know it was that serious for a lot of people. Like it's serious, man. Like I didn't know like people like literally like had like their favorite dude, and then like if they didn't get their favorite dude, they were like pretty upset about it. I honestly didn't know it was like that, but it is, man. Spider-Man fans are like serious business, bro. You guys are serious out there. Kazumara was like 5 really cool costumes just in her current run. Doesn't she have one with like a hood? I think it's on one of the covers of like one of the last few issues that she has like a hood or whatever. I thought it looked pretty dope. How much do you want Hyperion in the game on a scale of 1 to 10? I actually don't give a fuck about Hyperion. I really don't. Well, sorry. Let me just clarify that. I like Hyperion right now in Heroes Reborn. I don't necessarily care about him in the game. I think there's a lot of more interesting characters that I would like to see done first, before I would say like Hyperion is like one I want to see in the game, you know? Did you know when Bayonetta personalities completely shut down, Hulk is able to crack the armor of Skyfather being when the combined forces of X-Men, Avengers, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four can you scratch the armor? Oh, really? Hulk is one badass dude, man. Spider-Man fans are something else? Yeah, man. Spider-Man fans are wild, bro. Spider-Man fans are wild. Carol learned magic? Oh, really? Oh, shit. Carol learned magic, eh? Okay. Yo, Jonas, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Is the new Captain Marvel run and even good? I'm looking for something to read after I finish Invincible. I think Ethan is reading it, actually, right? I don't know if anyone else is reading it. I would imagine Cross is. So Cross might be able to give an opinion on it. I've not read the new run, actually, so I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Are you kidding me? Don't fuck. This fucking guy moves at the last second, bro. Come on. See, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. That's so stupid, dude. When do you think weapon skins will come? I don't know, man. Hopefully alongside Thor. Hopefully alongside Thor. That would be nice. But in all honesty, Wade, I got no idea, man. Hopefully sooner rather than later. There's a few different skins for the shield that I want, personally speaking. So the sooner that weapon skins come out, the sooner that I have the opportunity to get these shield variants that I want, man. So I'm patiently waiting myself, to be honest with you, man. I'm not reading, but my friends are enjoying it. Okay. If you're a fan of Carol to begin with, it's decent. Okay. All right. All right. There you go, guys. Latest Captain Marvel run, you know. Not for everybody, but could be for you. Not much watching you playing Red Room with Widow. Yeah, I gotta play the Red Room with Widow for the for that mission chain. Sorry, I was trying to find the words in my brain. For that one mission chain, it looks like you gotta play Widow. So definitely, I'm gonna sit down and play some Widow probably tomorrow, more than likely. You know what's funny? Comics used to be the #1 activity for kids, but now kids are the smallest demographic reading comics. Comics are expensive, man. Like, no word of a lie, dude. Like, comics are expensive. I know there's like Marvel Unlimited and stuff, so maybe that's a great avenue to get kids into comics. But like, if you're just going to pick up like comics, man, like that shit is expensive. I know like anyone here who reads comics who buys them on a weekly basis, right? You know, you're not doing the Marvel Unlimited or the DC Infinite kind of, you know, subscription. If you're just going to buy them, like you're potentially, depending on what you're getting a month or a week, you could be looking at like $40 a week, right? It's no joke. Like, it is definitely no joke for sure. What's up, John? Just finished Red Room event. The exotics are nice for my Widow build. Hey, there you go. What's going on, Sheldon, man? Hope you're having a good day, bro. Want to see this lava appear in actual levels? Yeah, that'd be cool. There's a lot here that they could use elsewhere. Hopefully they do. Sorry, I missed the question about Toby and Andrew. Where did I see that? Where did I see that? Oh, do you think we can see Toby and Andrew Spider-Man skins for No Way Home? Ooh. If I remember correctly, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. There was the Insomniac mentioned specifically that there was hurdles to getting those two. Was it Toby's suit or Andrew's suit? They said there were specific hurdles they had to go through to get those suits. I don't know about those ones specifically. I'd have to go back and read exactly what Insomniac said. But I remember them specifically mentioning that there was hurdles in order to get those ones. Was that Andrews? It was Andrews? Okay. Maybe. I wouldn't put any hope on those ones specifically if Insomniac had issues. But, I mean, maybe. Yeah, they had to talk to Paramount to get the Toby suit? Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Are you gonna install a second SSD in your PS5? Depending on the price of them. If they're like super expensive, Gavarino, I probably won't. But if they're not that bad, probably will. Just depends on the price. All right, use jump pads. Defeat enemies while invisible. Overcharged. I guess we can just do this. So each of them have defeat keepers of any kind with melee attacks. Okay. So I think all of them have jump pads. So I guess no, number 1 doesn't. So I guess we do number 3. We do number 3. Hold on. If Toby and Andrew get new suits in No Way Home, then maybe. I feel like they would, right? They would have to get... Well, I say they would have to, but I feel like they would get upgraded suits. It's weird how the Redroom has no music. That's an interesting point. What makes you think they would change Thor's entire body and weapon when they won't even change other characters' hair? Well, I guess it depends on like which Thor they do, right? So regardless of either which Thor they do, I think they have to do Stormbreaker, right? I think they have to do Stormbreaker because I think Stormbreaker is more essential to the suit than like hair is. But then the question then becomes as well, if they do post 5 years skip, if they do post 5 year time skip, then like Thor has like the long hair. The hair thing is just like, you know, it's tough. I definitely see like Stormbreaker being more of like this is something they will do because of weapon skins versus like, you know, Thor having like the Viking hair or whatever. Sorry, my dogs walked in. They pushed my door open. So yeah, no, the hair thing is just like, yeah, the hair thing is tough. I would like to see them do it. Like, you know, I've always said like the hair stuff doesn't necessarily bother me when it comes to Natasha as well as Clint, but I would like to see the hair, you know, if they could do the hair for Endgame Thor, if they're doing the 5-year time skip one, then I would love to see that. But maybe they'll just do no pre-time skip and they'll just do the short hair and Stormbreaker. Because regardless, Stormbreaker is coming. I mean, like, they're doing weapon skins. Stormbreaker is coming. They're not going to do weapon skins and not do Stormbreaker. I mean, it would just be idiotic, right? Now they won't do Stormbreaker. I'll mess up all the emotes and will need more work than a bunch of hair. They can't fix colors on arrow fletchings. You think they can implement Stormbreaker? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. If there's a financial incentive behind it, yeah, of course. You think weapon skins are going to have to in the marketplace? More than likely. More than likely. Stormbreaker is entirely different size and model, though, to be honest. Comics Stormbreaker for Beta Ray Bill, yes. MCU, I don't know, to be honest. Okay. I mean, I just see them. I don't see them doing weapon skins and not giving Thor, like, his other MCU hammer, you know? I don't see them doing that. I just think, like, for as much as they do dumb things that puts them in hot fire or hot water, sorry. I don't look at the decision to do weapon skins and say, like, let's not give Thor his other iconic hammer from the movies, you know? Now, I could be wrong, but to me, it just seems like a very dumb move, you know? My logic for the MCU skins is that it's the game's characters wearing them. Okay, it's fair. It's a fair point. In the same vein, I guess you wouldn't have to, if you go with that thing, then I guess you wouldn't do Stormbreaker, right? But I guess like when you do, yeah, I don't know. Their whole wording about keeping their characters authentic, yeah, it's tough. Let me tell you, it's tough. Have you seen the leaked MODOK episodes? I was whelmed. Hopefully it picks up. It's just not funny. It's been like Harley Quinn on HBO. I have not seen them. I'm waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing like a watch party in my Discord after the hockey game tomorrow. So I have not watched them yet. I'm keeping myself very spoiler free. But I'm scared now that you said you were just whelmed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know Harley Quinn has been like a lot of people's like favorite thing, like in terms of animation recently. So I don't know if I expected it to live up to like Harley Quinn, but knowing like that you just came out whelmed. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared now, Juan. I'm scared, dude. When it comes to MCU Stormbreaker, I'm open to being hoping that I'm wrong because MCU Stormbreaker is cool. Sure. Comic Stormbreaker is actually still a hammer, and MCU is just an axe. It's literally an axe. Why do people call it a hammer? Just I don't know. I think you're grasping at straws with that one, Gavarino. Like, I don't think the wording of it really matters so much. Like, if people call it a hammer, they call it a hammer. You know, who cares? Keeping characters authentic was not the official statement. Remember, we don't have an official statement about it yet. I know, Gavarino, but that's the public statement, right? Unfortunately, in any sort of job, okay. So here's a life lesson. When you're a public-facing person, whatever you say is an official statement. Okay, it's not a matter. It's like the same people who post on Twitter. This is not a direct reflection of my employer or whatever. Unfortunately, when you say something and you're a public-facing person, people will take that as a direct statement. Okay, so even though we're waiting on like an official statement from someone within the team, Andy saying that is a public and official statement in and of itself, and that's the issue right there. So you got to be careful about that, because even though it's not coming from the team, him saying that has already got memed to death, you know, because as a representative of CD, that still is an official statement. When will the weapon skins come out? I don't know, man. I don't know. Hopefully soon. Harley Quinn cartoon is for hardcore comic fans. I know he calls it SJW trash and needs to take a hike. Wait, what? I've never even seen it. I just know people liked it. What happened? You can hit nails with an axe. You can split nails with an axe. Dragon, what'd you think of the Redroom, man? How would weapon skins work for Black Panther? So not every character is going to have weapon skins, right? So it's not going to be like every character is going to have them. It would just be like certain characters will have them. So like a Cap will have them. I imagine Thor will have them. I imagine Widow would have them with her guns. Hawkeye would probably have them. Like different colored swords or different colored fletchlings or quivers or whatever. Like, not every character is going to have weapon skins, but for the ones that can have weapon skins, essentially will, you know? Harley Quinn is so good. Is she? Is this a show I should watch? Why does High Ruler ignore you? Or ignore me? Crocodile, I don't ignore you, man. I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes I miss messages, bro. If I miss your message, feel free to just throw it back up in the chat, man. No worries, man. I'm sorry that I missed your message, Crocodile. I love you, buddy. I wasn't calling you a High Ruler. I just always see people scrapping on it when it's brought up. This isn't a DC. No, I mean, like, you guys are free to talk about Harley Quinn. I just didn't know people like called it that or whatever, because I've never seen it. I just whenever I hear about Harley Quinn, I always hear people like it. So like when it comes to like a lot of the criticism, I've like not been exposed to it. So I've never even seen it, you know. But if it's good, I'll probably give it a watch. I'm still reading Eternals, bro. I love these series. I hope the movie does it justice. I hope so too, man. I hope so too. What I've heard about Eternals is scary, dude. I don't know. It changes from what I've heard is it changes from the MCU formula a little bit. So if you're tired of the MCU formula, Eternals is probably going to be for you. But if you really like that MCU formula, you know, Eternals might not be for you, man. I'm a little worried about that one, all things considered. But I hope it does well. I really do. You should give it a try. All right, I will. Who's your opinion the most OP in the game? Good question, man. Anyone who can one-shot probably is one of the more OP ones, right? So I think like Thor can one-shot, Hulk can one-shot. I think any of the people who have the ability to one-shot is probably like some of the more OP characters. Different color fletching is supposed to be part of the actual outfit. The same fletching colors on all skins is a mistake. Right. Oh, see ya. That just went for a fucking flight right there. Holy shit. I think DC are trying to make Harley the new Deadpool, which makes me feel sorry for Slade / Deathstroke. Well, Deathstroke was always trying to be like, well, I think it depends on like what the execution is, right? So like Deathstroke was always supposed to be like the more serious one, right? Whereas like I think in making Harley the new Deadpool, maybe it's like the humor aspect of it, which actually might save Deathstroke in a way. I guess, right? The fact that we can't toggle helmet off and on and the helicarrier thereof, yeah. I'd like to see the toggle. Toggle could be cool. There's a lot of things I would love to see them do with that, like the small little cool like quality of life stuff. That eventually I would love to see in the game. Just, you know, the small little things matter at the end of the day, right? Like small little details go a long way to kind of just like, you know, making your player base happy. So like stuff like that, I would love to see more of for sure. Okay, that guy's dead. He's knocked. You can see the Vishanti Appendix artifact complete the invisible challenge, although it's slower. If you want the legendary gear for Cap, it's worth it. I only just really play Cap, man. I really don't play anyone else. Like, I play Cap and, like, Black Widow. And my Black Widow is a lot more built up in a build than my Cap is, pathetically enough. So, I mean, I'm definitely going to play a little bit of Black Widow probably tomorrow. But, yeah, for today, I'm going to do as much of this on Cap that I can. John and I cringing at Eternals in the movie theater. I just hope that the leak I saw is like very wrong. You know, I hope it's wrong. I hope it's wrong. I hope it's wrong. I looked at that leak and I was just like, oh god, man, oh god. I hope it's epic, Jonas. I really do. I really feel like the Eternals need like an epic movie, man. That people really like, you know, hold on to them. You know, my worry is that it's not going to be an epic movie. It's not going to be like a great movie. And because of that, you're going to see all those actors like go to waste, right? Like they have some great talent behind like working on Eternals, right? So I would really like to see them kind of utilize that talent in a way that makes sense. Ooh. Ranged and heroic. Wow. Huh. I don't necessarily like the perks for it. I don't like the perks for it, but I like that stat bonus to my heroic rating. Oof. Oof. Well, talking spoilers, I'm excited by the Eternals League, so different from what I was expecting. That's fair. That's fair. Love when shows and cartoons are confident enough to successfully adapt comic stories, which is probably why I like Harley Quinn so much. Okay. You guys really like Harley Quinn, eh? I should really try this Harley Quinn show out. Okay, so we got to do 8 more jump pads. I kind of want to get the rest. I want to get one more piece of gear for Cap. And then maybe we'll play a few as Black Widow. Okay, let's do one more as Cap, and then we'll switch to Widow. Rex in the house. Yo, what's up, Rex? I'm surprised this game doesn't have colorblind filters. This update is literally all red. Yeah, I mean, I feel there's some people in my Discord links actually talking about that today, which is like very surprising. It's still surprising that colorblind stuff isn't out yet. I don't know if anyone's a game dev in here and can talk about the implementation of it and how long it takes to get those things out. Because I would love to know like how long it takes to get that stuff out from someone who like has actually like worked on that stuff, you know? Because yeah, that was I think that was a topic of discussion in my Discord today. You know, this is like all red, and I'm just like, oh, true. Ooh, hold on. Can I throw my shield? Jeez, getting knocked out of that. What is the MCU formula? So the MCU formula is like very. I want to say like sometimes the formula really changes, but there's always like moments of like comedy. It can be light in certain respects, but also dark in certain respects. Like it's just like it's so hard to explain the MCU formula, but like most of the time, like you get the vibe from certain movies. But like this one doesn't really, from the leaks itself, doesn't really seemingly have the vibe. It's a very different from like the rest of the MCU movies that we've gotten supposedly due to the leak. Which, like I said, if you're looking for a little bit of change of pace in terms of the MCU, then this definitely will kind of give you that change of pace. But I know people who may like the tried and true kind of the way MCU movies are structured right now, that it might not be what you're looking for. So it totally depends on like what you're after, I guess. I've never done any colorblind stuff in my games, unfortunately. No worries, no worries. Like all the memory fragments, I won't commit suicide. Crocodile, I'm glad to hear you won't commit suicide, dude. I value you in this chat, dude. Even though you think I ignore you, Crocodile, I value you here, man. So I'm glad you're not going to do that. MCU formula, flashback, exposition, quick action scene, exposition, then bang, bang, we win the day. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. Playing the Redroom, listen, watching your streams, a vibe. Try playing Alvin Silvestri, Portals, or the Avengers. Now that is a vibe. Dude, I wish I could play music. I just don't want to get, like, copyright strikes. But that definitely is a vibe, for sure. That definitely is a vibe. I wonder if I could do the Twitch trick. So on Twitch, you can do like a trick with your OBS where music isn't recorded in the VOD. I wonder if I can do that on YouTube. That might be something I have to mess around with, actually. Which league? The Ajak League? I forget the actual leak itself, the name of it, or who leaked it. But there was like one very prominent leak of Eternals, and that was the leak that I think the Reddit mods got proof of, that there's like some serious like some serious proof that was the full leak. And that was the one I covered on the Assemble Plus channel. And like, it doesn't sound like a bad movie. It just doesn't sound like what I expect out of like Marvel Studios. So, I mean, it could be totally good. It's just, for me, I don't know, man. For me, I got to see it first and foremost before I can make a strong opinion about it. But just like right away, I just like read the leak and I was like, oh, this doesn't really sound like what I was expecting. But I got to watch it first. It's so hard for me to like make that opinion off of a leak and like some bits of like the movie being shown in like a trailer. So I'll have to wait. I didn't get the nameplate. I'm gonna get my gun now. It's bugged. Is it the... I know there was the MODOK one. I thought someone had issues getting the MODOK one. Are you talking the Redroom one, like for completing it? What made me suspect the Eternals leads that was missing huge story chunks, which would have been there. The CGI is what should be missing. Oh, and they saw the post credits. That's sus. Yeah, I see the skepticism. I do see the skepticism. So, I mean, obviously, with a lot of these leaks, you know, you got to take it with a grain of salt, right? They're not all going to be true, even if they have some true elements there. You know, and I don't think I've seen any of those leaks corroborated by like any of the normal kind of leakers within the movie stuff, right? Like for people who cover like Marvel movies and like the leaks and the stories or whatever, I don't think I've seen too much corroboration there about that one in particular, which could be a good thing if you don't like it. But if you do like that leak, that could also be a bad thing. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait and see how it all plays out. Have you read any of the Eternals comics? I haven't actually. I actually haven't read any of the Eternals comics. Eternals was meant to be a show, now it's a movie, or is that the other way around? I think you're talking Inhumans. I think the Inhumans were supposed to be a movie, and then they were the TV show. Yeah. Now, I thought Eternals was a show like that Terrible Inhuman show. No, we're never talking about the Terrible Inhuman show. We're never gonna talk about it. We're never gonna talk about that again. I was actually watching that with an ex when that was coming out. I was watching that with an ex. And after the first episode, I wanted to tap out and say I can't do it anymore, but she really liked it. And I had to suffer through the rest of that season. And it was by far the most challenging thing that I've ever done in my life, man. Let me tell you, I've done some challenging things in my life, but making it through that full season and pretending that I liked it, oh, man, that was tough. That was tough. I got 2 Zadas for my Iron Man. He's power level 140 playing Iron Man. The endgame scheme for the Redroom event was dope. Hey, Dragon, I hope you enjoy, man. Glad you're enjoying the skin. Glad you're enjoying the Redroom. So Eternals was always meant to be a film, right? Yeah, Eternals was always meant to be a film. Don't you hate it when your ex? Dude, don't you hate it when your ex makes you watch a TV show that you hate, but they like it, so you have to keep going? It's terrible. It's terrible. All right, can I just back out of this? All right, return the Quinjet. What's left for you to do, John? I got a few mission chains left, man. Just about to go check right now. Let's see. So we got this one. Defeat prime synthoids of any kind with range attacks. And then this one. Defeat enemies while invisible and defeat enemies while overcharged. So we got those ones left. And then this one, obviously. So collect memory fragments, defeat enemies, and that would be it, man. So I think we're going to play Widow. We're definitely going to switch over to Widow now. Stardust probably likes the Inhuman show? Probably. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. I think about Stardust, you know what I think? Inhumans. And I bet he sat there every week. Here's what I imagine Stardust did, right? He probably sat there every week with a bag of popcorn, and the new Inhumans episode was coming out, and he said, that was a really great episode. Oh, thank you. And that's how I imagine that went. I worked that hard and didn't get the nameplate, so I'm going to jump off the skyscraper now. No, Crocodile, don't do it, dude. Don't do it, man. My ex stole my Netflix after she dumped me to watch Stranger Things. Ethan, I'm so sorry, dude. She dumped you and then stole your Netflix to watch Stranger Things. Holy shit. I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad for laughing. I'm so sorry, dude. All right, where are the prime synthoids, guys? Where do these spawn? Where are these guys spawning in? Is it 4 or 5? I think it's probably like 4 or 5, right? Also, that movie is being geared up from Ike Perlmutter, who started the TV division from Netflix shows to ABC shows. Nothing to do with Lord and Savior Kevin Feige. True. These comics are just as unpredictable as the anticipation itself. I understand, but I see Gem. I don't know why. It's because I like Captain Marvel for depowering her throughout the movie. No, man, you're good, dude. Jonas, man. Like, if you like something, bro, don't let me kind of be worried about the movie affect you and how you like it, man. If you like that, all good. I'm gonna read some Eternals comics before the movie comes out for sure. I know there's a few runs out there that people recommend, so I'm definitely gonna read some just to get familiar with the characters. You'll get some exotics for Widow, John? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get some exotics for Widow. So I need the prime range synthoids, alright? So wherever those are. But I feel like they're probably in this one. Oh my god, can you guys relax? You guys are coming at me so hard, man. Holy. So we gotta defeat enemies while invisible, right? So we gotta do this. So there's one. I should have done this at the start of a wave. It's alright. There's another one. Oh, I'm still invisible, so these are all counting. Sweet. Oh, now I'm not. Do you think we see weapon skins next week with Cap, Shield, or Stormbreaker? If we don't hear anything tomorrow, I'd probably say no, man. If they say something tomorrow, then obviously. But like, I think it's gonna be something they're gonna announce previously, like beforehand on like a dev stream, and then kind of bring it out. I would like it though, for sure. Can someone tell me where to get the Nord Stones for additional XP? I can't drop anywhere. You get those out of chests. So you get them in chests. So best way to do that is go to a vault and just go and open up all the chests from the vault, man. There are 2 prime synthoids in challenge 5. Okay, so I'm in challenge 4. Okay. I'll wrap this up then. Oh, I am in 4. Okay, perfect. So summon 4 and summon 2 and summon 5. 5 is super small to traverse. Okay, perfect. So I was kind of right. All right, let's get this Dreadbot out of the way here. Hold on. There we go. Every time Widow brings out the staff, I just hear a lightsaber. Yeah, it's like Darth Maul, right? Inhumans was literally the dumbest show on TV. Aliens living on the moon with regular hair clippers that work to shave the head on superhuman hair. So fun. Yeah, it was not the greatest show, man. Like, it was not the greatest show. I think most people can agree. And I say most people at like 99.99% can agree that like it was just a brutal show all around. You know, I think there's a lot of debate for like rankings of stuff in the MCU, right? Like some people have certain movies like top 5, but I think most people who have watched like Marvel content can probably agree that if you've watched Eternal, like that shit just, or not Eternal, sorry. If you've watched Inhumans, that shit is brutal. It's just absolutely brutal. Oh my god, I hate these guys. There we go, Darth Maul, baby. He's dead. I'm gonna pop this. Go invincible. There we go. So did I see any prime synthoids there, or did I miss them? Did I miss them? Few enemies while invisible, overcharge. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 5. I'm gonna go to 5 because I don't think there was any in there. How's the Red Room Takeover, bro? It's fun, man. Like a lot of the stuff they have implemented within the harm room itself is actually pretty fun. The layouts, the techno lava. I've died a few times just kind of reading chat or whatever. So the actual stuff that they have in the game is actually a lot of fun. It just, you know, the mission chains are like okay, I guess. Like the mission chains don't seemingly seem that bad. They seem pretty doable, all things considered, right? Like I think there was like 5 or 6, and I'm done most of them. The only thing that's gonna suck, obviously, is that like once I'm done these, you know, then what do you do after, right? So, but all in all, man, it's fun to log in, play through it, get all the stuff you can, and then, you know, I watched 3 episodes of Inhumans and I was dead. That is a feeling most of us share. I'd rather watch Daredevil 2003 than rewatch Inhumans. Holy shit. That's a hot take. Well, that's actually no, never mind. That's a very lukewarm take. I think a lot of people would probably choose that. There's a lot of people actually that I think a lot of people now, you look back on Daredevil 2003, and I think a lot of people like it. Like they go back on it and they're like, yeah, it's not a bad movie, you know? So next month we face off against Monica. Any chance it won't be single player before? Yeah, that's going to be so that's going to be a villain sector, so that's definitely going to be both single player as well as multiplayer, I imagine. Definitely multiplayer, and just, you know, it's going to be the same as like any of the other villain sectors. So yeah, no worry about that one. No worries about that at all. I couldn't imagine if I saw that in IMAX. Oh, the Inhumans? Well, I think like making that into a movie would have been a lot better. I feel like, you know, it definitely suffered from like very cheap TV budget and a lot of weight as well, you know? Fuck. Lockjaw was the best part. Oh, I agree with that too. So another question, do we see Yelena at all, or do we hear? No, not that I've seen this far. Nothing to do with Yelena's in the game. Which kind of sucks. Definitely kind of sucks. Oh my god. How was I messing that up? What? Okay, I know I was low health, but like what? Iron Fist is probably worse than Inhumans. Let's be real, lads and ladies. Wait, really? You think Iron Fist is worse than Inhumans? Maybe? I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I think Iron Fist, like, there's still like a core fun TV show there, whereas like with Inhumans, like it's just bad all around, right? Like you can see Iron Fist wants to be something fun, whereas like Inhumans just feels like literally it's like the worst of like Marvel TV has ever put out. I don't know, man. Oof. I don't know. That's tough. I'm not saying Iron Fist was good by any means, but like I felt like Iron Fist wanted to be fun, but I don't know. That is a tough one right there. I'd rather watch Elektra than the Inhumans. Bro, that's a movie that no one talks about, eh? Like, do people forget that movie exists? Because oh my god, no. Because like, honestly, I don't hear anyone talk about Elektra anymore, right? Like, I think people still talk about Blade 3 more than they talk about Elektra. Oh, thank you. No, 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 no. Unbelievable. Iron Fist was bad, but non-humans bad. Can't believe I spent 3.5 hours for nothing because I didn't get the nameplate. That's, yeah, I don't know, Crocodile, man. The best thing I could say, man, is I'd say if you have a Twitter, man, tweet Calix, which is Calix Streams, and let him know. Maybe he has an idea of what's going on with that. Because yeah, that's pretty bullshit. That like you go through all that, you don't get the nameplate, right? Which is like what their main draw is supposed to be for completing a lot of this stuff. So the best I can say, unfortunately, is like talk to Calix if you can and see what Calix has to say about it. He might know something, right? But I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I stay away from Twitter. I hear you, dude. I've been trying to do a little bit more of that myself. I've been trying to do a little bit more of that myself, man. But I think for a case like that, definitely having something there you can reach out to, like Calix, for example, definitely might be beneficial. But I hear you, dude. I'm trying to stay off Twitter myself recently. It definitely helps. It definitely helps. All right, hold on. Whew. I don't even have an account? Okay, I'll talk to Calix, Crocodile. I got you. Crocodile, I will talk to Calix, and I will see what he has to say, man. Because I imagine if it's happening to you, it's not just you then. You know what I mean? All right, get my lightsaber out. Here we go. We should get all these right here. Oh, hold on. No, I wanted to jump. Why didn't he let me grapple, man? Unbelievable. I didn't let me grapple. And humans will get a bit of resurgence with the Kree lore on Miss Marvel show. Maybe a Terrigen bomb gets set off and powers her up. Skrull Fury mentioned Kree sleeper cells and Far From Home. Yeah, I think they're definitely working towards the Inhumans again. It just they had to wipe the slate clean a little bit. You know what I mean? Like they got to start fresh on it. But I definitely think Inhumans definitely will have a role to play moving forward. Hey man, I watched your video with Stardust, but the future Marvel's Avengers game. Really hoping Black Panther is huge DLC because after Hawkeye was short, it will be bigger, man. They have said it's the biggest piece of content that's coming to the game. You know, just like how big is like bigger. You know, that's the debate. But they did say it's going to be the biggest piece of content that's come to the game since the campaign itself. So I think everyone here, man, is with you, dude. Everyone's excited, but you know, the cautiously optimistic is I think the term people use, right? I think that's the term people would use here, is cautiously optimistic about Black Panther. Andy posted this in Discord where the animated team nameplate for Redroom Takeover currently is not being rewarded, probably working on a fix. Thank you for the reports. Hey, Davies, thanks for updating that, man. Thank you for updating that. I appreciate it a lot, dude. Thank you so much. All right, Crocodile, if you're still here, man, it looks like they are aware of it, so you will get your nameplate. Davies, once again, dude, thank you so much. Pop the invisibility. There we go. Did you know that Spider-Man punched the Hulk into orbit during the McFarlane run? I did not, man. I did not know that. I've not read that run. I'm still like a little baby with comics. I do comic videos and stuff like that, but I'm still such a baby with comics. I'm still trying to read everything. I haven't bought Marvel Unlimited yet, but I'm gonna buy Marvel Unlimited so I can like sit down with my tablet and like read and not worry about having to like deal with like a book or whatever. There's a lot of stuff out there that people have recommended to me, just even on the Marvel side, not even talking about like Image or like IDW or even DC, that people have recommended to me. So I definitely am gonna like sit down and do a lot more comic reading, because yeah, you guys know a lot more than I do, man, and that's not cap. You guys know a lot more than I do. Miss Marvel will be essentially the third live-action humans incarnation in the last decade alone. Kind of crazy to think about. I mean, it's weird how like something that isn't even that big of a property to a lot of people is being pushed that hard. You know what I mean, Jake? Like when you think about it, like Inhumans never really, they're not really the biggest thing out there, right? Like even Miss Marvel, for all her popularity, like a lot of people don't even bridge the gap between Miss Marvel and the Inhumans because they think it's just Miss Marvel as like herself or even like a champion, or she's like champion or like a young Avenger, I think. I forget the team name that she's in. So people even associate her outside of that, but people don't necessarily associate her with the Inhumans. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, they must really believe in that property, man. They really must believe in that property. Unlimited is a great deal. Yeah. No, why did I do? Oh my god, bro. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. I wanted to do that, but it didn't let me do that. That's frustrating. All right, here we go again, guys. We're never completing this. Yo, what's up, Electro? You know Cyclops, and that's all that matters. So true, dude. So true. Have we seen any of the synthoids that we need to fight? We have. Okay, we've seen 2 of them. All right. Oh, because I get stuck in the animation. Okay, so now I know what it is. So when you get stuck in that animation, it doesn't let you pull out of it. Okay, so now we know exactly what the issue is. All right. All right, I'm good. I now know the issue. I now know the issue. Fun event, but wanted more story-driven content. Would have like a voice line from Yelena helped with that? Like, when you say story-driven content, do you want more within like the Kree storyline, or would have like even doing more in-game to kind of give you a narrative behind it? Would have that worked for you? Like, if you don't mind answering that, I would love to get some more feedback on that. I was going to say, if he lands perfectly on the edge like that. Weird to think the Champions team originally made by Iceman and Angel recently held a time displaced Cyclops. Well, you know what, dude? Any time displaced Cyclops is better than no Cyclops. Any team should deserve a Cyclops, man. That's how I feel. There's a few in 5. Yeah, that's where I am right now. I just keep dying before I make it to them. That's my only issue. But, I mean, it's good to collect the memory fragments, I guess. Like, you just keep dying. Probably not the worst thing to do, right? More voice lines or cutscenes instead of just text, in my opinion. Okay. So I died while loading out of a red room and I respawned. Now I'm stuck in here. I guess like your only option then is like go back to Quinjet, right, Rex? I guess that might be the only option then, unfortunately. Hold on. All right. Pop my ult here. Kill these guys super quick. You know what I don't understand? How do they know where I am when I'm invisible? That's crazy. I'm gonna die again, aren't I? I'm gonna so die. This ult is like super dangerous to use in here. Fuck that. Fuck that. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. So waiting on the Gambit movie? Yeah, I don't think that's happening anymore, man. I think you can chalk that up to things that are never going to happen with Channing Tatum. As interesting as I think that movie would have been, so I don't think Channing Tatum is the worst actor. I don't think they're gonna move forward with that. Even though, personally speaking, I would have liked to see him get the shot with it. I think that could have been very cool if done well. You know.
I got your backs, Avengers.
Yelena hacked ya. Gambit movie? Yeah, there was a rumor a while back when it was still Fox that they had casted Channing Tatum to do a Gambit movie. And this was like Channing Tatum was like on a pretty high within Hollywood, right? It was like right around the time of the Jump Street movies. So like, you know, he was actually like getting a lot of love from like audiences and stuff. So they had, you know, wanted to do a movie with him. Is it Tatum meant to be a Gambit fan regardless? So I guess it would have been interesting to say the least. I think so. I think like, I don't think it's not necessarily like he was doing it for like, you know, like the notoriety of like being a Marvel character. I think he actually was a fan of Gambit. So it would have been interesting. Because at least he would have tried, right? Like sometimes, not saying any Marvel movie particularly, but you get actors in roles and actresses in roles, and you can just tell like they're kind of phoning it in a little bit. Like there's not really a lot there. Whereas at least think even with the movie turned out shit, at least Channing would have at least tried to give his best, right? Which can at least make for an entertaining movie in its own right. Oh my God. Let me shoot you. Let me shoot you, dude. Holy moly. There we go. All right. Let's kill this thing. For Gambit, they need an actor with a French accent, then New Orleans accent. Right. I forget the exact name of it. I forget what they call that accent. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they need someone from like that area, or like I can at least pull it off like really well, right? Like if you could pull off the accent really well, then you know. Sirkin, what's up, man? I guess I'm going to go PS4 open this game. Well, I hope you enjoy, man. They're rebooting G.I. Joe starting with Snake Eye Origins. I guess Channing is no longer Duke. Well, I mean, spoiler alert, he got killed, right? So, I mean, I know what you're saying though, Terry. Like, yeah, I mean, killing Duke off like in the second movie pretty early on was like oof. But yeah, no, he's definitely not going to be Duke anymore for sure. For sure. Okay, so I got a few while overcharge, and I got 2 out of those. Are we sure they spawn out of 5? Are we sure they're spawning out of 5? The prime synthoids? Not gonna lie, I didn't like any of the X-Men movies outside of Logan. Hey, that's alright. I liked what was the one where he goes to Japan? Wolverine goes to Japan. I think those like that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool movie. When do you think the date for the June DLC will drop? Probably the middle of the month. It's probably the middle of the month. Fine, dude. You? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. Yo, Proto, what's up, man? Hope we get an R-rated X-Force now. Ooh, R-rated X-Force. That'd be kind of cool. Phase 4 or 5. Okay, Primer and Challenge 1. Uh-oh. Okay, so I've tried 5 with the Shield Dome Scepter thing. All right, I'm gonna try 4. I'm gonna try 4. Wait. Hold on. The most spawning of the Prime Synthoids is Redroom 2. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm going to trust Sheldon. Local Toronto guy, you know, gotta give some love to Toronto guys here. I'm Sheldon. A lot's riding on this, dude. I'm going to let you know, man. A lot's riding on this. Just saying, bro. Just saying. That's funny. I literally just watched the first G.I. Joe yesterday. I actually enjoyed it a lot. The first one's not bad. It's the second one where it's kind of messy. The first one is actually pretty good. I like the first one more than the second one. That was simply the Wolverine, if I remember correctly. The Wolverine loses healing factor in Silver Samurai. Yes, that's exactly it. Cajun. Yes, Cajun. Yes, you're right. Cajun. There are 4 to 5 in Red Room 2. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for helping my dumb ass out, man. Appreciate you guys. Thought Gambit had a Cajun accent. Yes, Cajun. Yes, that's exactly it. The Iron Man skin is S tier. I'm so happy. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, I didn't want to watch the second after that. Yeah, I would say, Jonas, honestly, if you enjoyed the first G.I. Joe, man, I would say go just enjoy it and then just go right into the Snake Eyes origin movie when that comes out in the summer. Just don't even realize that a second movie exists, and you'll live happily ever after, bro. Oh my God, can I get a second here? There we go. The G.I. Joe, the Snake Eyes origin movie actually looks pretty cool. I don't know how many people haven't seen the trailer yet for it. Sounded like Jake hasn't, but if you have seen it, I think it looks pretty cool. You know, I think that looks like a pretty cool movie. Around wave 2, you'll start seeing them? Okay. All right, so we have some protos. Hold on. Some proto-synthoids. So we got peacekeepers here. Okay. All right, so it looks like nothing on this wave, so you don't have to worry about it. Let's get all these guys out. The second one was basically The Rock taking over G.I. Joe. Yeah, essentially. And, like, I don't even mind The Rock either. Like, The Rock's a fine actor. Like, you know, depending on what you put him in. I just didn't see The Rock, like, in the G.I. Joe. Like, I guess physically, you know, but, like, I don't know. Do you get XP and gear from the Red Room? So you get XP, yes, and you get it all from the... You get XP from obviously being in here, but you get the gear from the mission chains. Also, what's the best way to level / gear grind specific mission? I want to get everyone to at least 100. So if you're looking to get levels, honestly, I think with the XP consumable, I think you're better off just like popping the XP consumable and just running like... I think it's like, what's one of the better ones, guys? It's like Day of the Remains, I think, is like one of the better ones for like XP. If you're looking for gear to get everyone to at least 100, then you just run vaults. You just run vaults, and then basically the idea with the vaults is that you basically want to just kind of do all the chests in the vaults, and then you just want to restart your vault and just go and open all the chests again. And that's pretty much like the best way to do it. But the XP consumable has made it to the point now where if you're just like leveling your characters to 50, then you just pop the XP consumable and just run like some of the more intensive missions that have a lot of enemies, and you just get the then you just get the XP from the harder enemies, right? That Snake Eyes trailer though, that was in my nerdgasm. It looks pretty good, eh? It looks pretty good. You think we could get Shang-Chi playable in the future? I would like so, man. All the new characters that are coming out with like their own movies and TV shows and stuff like that, I would really like to see more. I'd like to see them represented in the game like that, right? Like Scarlet Witch, Falcon, Shang-Chi. Like I would love to see more of those kind of characters in the game, you know? So for sure, please give me Shang-Chi, please. Honestly, the only 3 things I remember The Rock being are in Fast and Furious, the second G.I. Joe, and being Cliff Jumper for a bit. Don't watch stuff with him. He was good in the... Was it the Baywatch? Was it Baywatch? Oh, here we go. He was good there, like with alongside Zac Efron. Like that was a funny movie. Like that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, like a lot of the stuff he's actually in is like kind of just like generic trash, right? Like Skyscraper is like generic trash. He's like okay in the Jumanji movies, but like the Jumanji movies are like also carried by all the other characters as well, so it's not just strictly him. But yeah, I think I used the XP consumable. How do you check if it's active? Great question, dude. Let me figure that out. Hold on. Where is this? Where is it? So I know I have. So I owned it. So where does it go? Oh, view consumables, L3. Okay. Consumables offer a variety of bonuses from inventory menu. Activate the desired consumable. Okay. I guess if it's not here, then you've already activated it. If it's still here, then you haven't activated it. Actually, let me just double check that for you. Hold on. I'll double check that for you. Okay, so it says active. Oh, I'm so blind, dude. I'm so blind, bro. Okay, it says active. There you go. My bad, dude. My bad. That's what happens when you're blind, I guess. Thoughts on the Red Room takeover so far? Fun, but I want more. That's what I want. I want more out of it. Pretty sure Kate Bishop was only out because of the Hawkeye show, so could expect that too. True. Well, true. I definitely think her being in a TV show probably played a factor of it. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, hold on. Let me check. So we got 1 out of that. So I guess we just got to run challenge 2 6 more times. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Sweet, I appreciate it. No worries, man. No worries. Pain and Gain, Hercules. Pain and Gain actually was a good one, too. That's with Mark Wahlberg. Okay, that movie doesn't get a lot of love, seemingly as I forgot it. That one was good. Hercules was kind of But Pain and Gain, if you guys haven't seen Pain and Gain, it's with Mark Wahlberg. Michael Bay is directing it, and I actually think that's a great movie. I think that's one. I totally forgot about that one. That's a great movie. That's a great movie. It's not a typical kind of like movie that he would do, right? But I still think all in its own right, that's a great movie. How do you get the consumable? It's in the marketplace, Kieran. I was hoping for story content with this event. A voice clip of Yelena. Yeah, so was I. So was I. It sucks that we didn't get it. It really does. I was really hoping for that as well. There's no good way to get XP. Running smaller missions with a lot of tasks might be the best way, so maybe edit the Shadows mission would be good. Okay. I just know, I think with the change they made, like harder enemies or bigger enemies drop more XP. So, but I think it's like, you know, when you have the consumable running, I think, you know, 6 one, half dozen the other, essentially. You know, I think the consumable kind of negates a lot of like maybe ways to get to 50. You know, if you're just looking to get to 50, I think basically just pop the consumable and do whatever. I think if you're looking for champion point levels, then I think there's probably like there's farming methods out there that work better than others. So I think it just depends what you're looking for, right? But yeah, definitely if you're just kind of like, if you're just looking to get to 50, then, you know, it's whatever, I guess. Rocking that nameplate, homie? Dude, of course, man. The MODOK nameplate, like, what a shock, man. I was not expecting that. Like, little crossover promotion like that goes a long way. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. That is for sure, man. I'm super excited for MODOK, man. I know Juan was in here and he was saying, like, you know, it was whelming. I don't know. I just think it for, like, something that's a little more lighthearted, nice little comedy thing. You know, Robot Chicken vibes. Like, I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think Marvel needs to do more of that, man. I think Marvel needs to, like, not be scared of doing more, like, self-contained stories and cartoons like that, and not have to, like, reserve everything for, like, the MCU. You know what I mean? Like, I know they have this one, and then I think they have Hitmonkey as well, which is coming along, I believe. But, like, you know, embrace kind of that side of, like, TV as well, you know? If you're doing, like, weird animation stuff, then totally don't even worry about tying in with, like, the MCU, you know? Even if you have, like, plans for the character or whatever, it's just, like, do more of that stuff, right? The 14 floors helps gaining XP. True. I guess, like, Last Avenger Standing. Hopefully improve future events with things like cutscenes or voice lines. I hope so. I really do hope so, Junior. I agree with you, man. I 100% agree with you. There we go. My girlfriend isn't home tomorrow, so I'm ready to binge. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at this guy, ready to binge, eh? Ethan's going to be sitting there, popcorn in hand, all the snacks in the world. It's going to be like a movie theater experience for him at his own place. Ready to watch 10 hours of MODOK, bro. Do you think they didn't get a voice actor for Yelena because the content was enough to validate hiring one? If they had done a villain actor, they would have maybe. It's a good point. I feel like, I don't know how this usually works. I feel like, depending on how voice actors are hired, I feel like they do a lot of voice lines for certain things, so they don't necessarily have to call a voice actor in again. So say, for example, you hire a voice actor, you get them to record lines in, like, a just-in-case thing. Because, like, based on schedules or whatever, you don't want to be waiting for a voice actor to free up their schedule. So, like, maybe there's things to believe that, like, you know, depending on how far Yelena specific stuff is, that they didn't feel the need to. You know, you definitely could be right there. You know, it just sucks because it's like, you know, I would have at least liked to hear a voice line or something to tie this all together, because, like, you know, she is a part of this somehow, so it's like, give us something that signifies that, right? Don't get me wrong, I like the design of the Red Room Harm Room, but they should have added more like a boss battle between Natasha and Yelena. Oh, I agree with you. Don't worry. I agree with you, Terry. I'm ready for the What If series, though, with Skinny Steve and Star-Lord T'Challa. Yeah, the What If series is going to be really cool. That's actually going to be a lot of fun. You're right, Jonas. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. I definitely think stuff like that has its place, too. I would like to see a little more wacky animation as well, right? Like, don't give up on the wacky stuff. You know, like, embrace it more of it, you know? Did they delay Spider-Man this much because they want to make sure he's perfect, or is operation supposed to be huge? Your guess is as good as mine, TJ. I really wish I had an idea, bro. I have no idea, man. I don't even know, like, where to begin when it comes to Spider-Man stuff. I guess, yeah, we just have to keep running challenge, too. That is brutal. I think I'm going to run it as... Like, I'm going to run it as challenge 1? Or the difficulty? Hold on. Just make it easier if I'm just going for the prime. Honestly, they just think they didn't have the budget to hire a voiceover. I would hope that's not the case, but it very well could be. It very well could be. Can we just run this and just do that? Well, that's why we have leaked voiceover of Thor shouting Barnes. Right. Well, exactly. Exactly. Since Yelena's narrative is meant to be revisited sometime later on, I find it very suspect she didn't have even a voice line at all. Well, that's the thing, is like, how far off is like Yelena content then, right? Is this stuff that we'll be revisiting like late next year? If so, then, you know, maybe they just didn't want to hire someone now, and they'll just deal with it later on, right? Oh, no, get me out of here. Hold on. Is Winter Soldier still coming to this game? Yeah, he is. Winter Soldier is still coming to this game, man. I would be very shocked if Winter Soldier was scrapped. Very shocked. Winter Soldier, I think, is definitely a lock. I think your locks right now are definitely characters that have already shown that they have a lot of work done to them through, like, data mining and stuff like that. So you're looking at characters like She-Hulk, Winter Soldier, and Captain Marvel, outside of like Black Panther and Spider-Man. Outside of those characters, we have no idea what's coming. And that's where the debate happens. Oh my god. Is her stuff going to be revisited, like main narrative applies and lean in that direction? I swear Phil stated multiple times that Redroom Takeover is going to somehow fit into the narrative later. What if you said they changed it, and maybe that's why Redroom Takeover feels so underwhelming? Yeah, Phil has said that. Phil said that, like, Yelena would play a role in the future. And that was stated by Phil. So Jake's right on that one. How that all fits together, and if that still fits together, I mean, remains to be seen, right? Remains to be seen. Oh, hold on. Do that. Future Revolution has much more content in this game already, with a roster of villains like Red Skull, Ultron, Thanos, Zola, Red Jacket, MODOK, AIM, Loki, etc. True. I hope Future Revolution is good, man. Not taking any away from Future Revolution. I hope it's good. You know, when it comes to mobile games, I get worried about monetization and stuff like that. You know, but I hope it's good. You know, I hope people enjoy it. You know, if people enjoy it, then all the power to them, right? There's some things I'm worried about when it comes to Future Revolution specifically, but if they nail it, then all the power to them, right? It's just, you know, Netmarble is not the easiest on your wallet kind of thing when it comes to monetization and stuff like that. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for sure. Barnes is Winter Soldier, so yeah. Was it me when Thor shouted Barnes? Talking about Winter Soldier? Yes. Okay, kind of can't wait for a Cap-centric story with Bucky's arrival if and when. Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. So I don't know if you guys saw, Rid posted what his idea was of a year 2 roadmap, and within that year 2 roadmap, his idea of like legacy styled missions where like you revisit the character's like origin or whatever. I thought that was a very cool idea. Do like those like iconic missions, but do it with their origins or whatever. I thought that was a really cool idea. So I would love to see like more World War II centric missions with Cap or whatever in that kind of style. I think that would be very cool. I don't know if they'd ever do it, but like, you know, bringing those into the game and having like Bucky and Cap have like their own little thing there. I mean, I don't know if they'll ever do it because like I think there's like some hurdles towards it. Like, how do you make like, is it just single player then? Like, how do you do any of that? But the idea was very cool. Yeah, but it's a phone game there, not comparable. Yeah. Finish everything, no nameplate dropped. Yeah, what's up, Captain? So Andy did say they're aware of it. They're gonna figure that out. Phasing would probably be Vision's parry. That would be cool. Yeah, Vision as like a parry. Vision as a character has a lot of cool things. Vision has a lot of things that'd be very cool to do. Vision phasing would be great for Vision's dodge too. Yep, there you go. I play Future Fight for 6 years now. It's been a bad place for a long time, but it's actually great now and has meaningful post-game content. Okay. I only know about a lot of the stuff from like what I've seen and heard, right? So for a lot of it, okay, so I didn't get any Prime Synthoids from that one. The Prime Synthoids seemingly spawn in different missions. I think it's random. Where these ones spawn. Oh, with any kind of range attacks. Oh, I didn't beat them with range attacks. That's why. Okay, no, never mind. I didn't see range attacks. That's my fault. That's my fault. I gotta go ranged attacks. Oh god, I'm an idiot. It hurts when I'm an idiot. Yeah, I like Links. I've seen a lot about I've seen a lot of things specifically about Future Fight. What do you think about the monetization about Future Fight, Links? Like, do you think it's like pretty fair, or do you think it's like kind of busted? Like, my phone, my camera battery. But like, what do you think specifically, or for anyone who plays Future Fight? Like, you know, obviously Netmarble has their hands in that as well, I believe, right? So what do you guys think about the monetization there? So I'm trying to, because when it comes to Future Revolution specifically, I kind of get worried about like how they're gonna try and get money out of you, right? And that's my biggest worry when it comes to like mobile games, is like, you know, they try to put their hand in as many pockets as you have in order to get as much money as they can out of you a lot of the time, right? There we go. I was gonna say, where did he spawn to? Use Widow Bites and Shinobi get through no problem, John? Yes, sir. Let's do it. See, look at this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm collecting a lot of these memory fragments, though, so, I mean, that's pretty good. We'll take that for sure. Pim said he's managed to stabilize the particles to travel through time to any destination using modified Quinjet. Cab want to go back and relive the old days? Yeah, I mean, of course, like, time travel opens that up too, Neth. You're definitely not wrong, bro. You're definitely not wrong. The moment you introduce time travel into your story, like, the possibilities are, like, endless, right? You are definitely not wrong, my friend. It's mostly the skins they jack with the monetization for? Okay. And the skins on those ones, the skins have, like, stat like benefits to the characters themselves, right? So like, it's not like skins in here where like skins are very cosmetic. Like the skins in Future Fight specifically have like different stat bonuses, right? Monetization is pretty garbage. but only grind the free primarily and selective about spending the premium currency on specific updates I care about. Okay. So it still is the mobile crap, but that's Netmarble for you. Okay. Fair enough. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, for real? Jesus. Well, skins is how they make money. I wish it was bundles. I can't spend bucks on one skin when I buy Injustice bundles for $5. That's fair. That's fair. That's just my biggest worry with like Future Revolution, man. I'm sure Future Revolution is going to be a fine game. That's going to be a lot of fun. I just worry about like how much they're going to try and like gate stuff behind like paying money. You know what I mean? In similar sense to where I'm worried about consumables for this, for example, and how you balance things around consumables, I'm worried about the Future Revolution, how they're going to try and, you know, get money out of me that way. So similar concerns, I guess. Similar concerns. Do you think we should be able to customize our Quinjet? I personally don't care. I personally don't care. It's not like a home. Like the thing about that is like it's not like a home in like Final Fantasy 14 or like Star Wars in your guild ship or your home in Star Wars, for example. I don't view like I view those stuff as like a time sink and a money sink, whereas I don't view the Quinjet in a similar sense. So I mean, personally, I don't. To me, it doesn't really matter if you're able to customize your Quinjet, 'cause you only really see it for like, depending on your platform, like maybe 10 seconds, 30 seconds at max. So, oh my god, really? That dude just ripped into me. That dude just ripped into me. All right, we got to fight all the way back there. Okay, let's just rush this. Everyone who said this was so easy is probably laughing at me now, going, what an idiot. Just bullying me at this point. Pop this here. Oh, he knocks me out of the air and I miss my dive kick. That's brutal. That's brutal. Were your fears on consumables calmed a bit seen in the blog looking at ways for players to earn them? Not necessarily, no. I don't want to like drag the talk again with consumables, but like the way they've been very kind of PR answery about them ever being microtransactions has kind of worried me that they're like that in the future they will be microtransactions. We're seeing a lot of the same talk around New World right now. If anyone's familiar with like New World, like literally the same sort of PR answers, the same sort of dodging of like the way things are handled. Like to me, it just screams like these things like are going to be what we think they are. It's just a matter of like getting to where they are going to be there, you know? So yeah, no, in all honesty, the fact that they haven't said like no, like a hard no, worries me more and more, you know? It's not hard to say a hard no, but it, you know, it seemingly is pretty hard when you get asked that question in a private meeting. Just saying. I failed like 3 times on the first one this morning. Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. They didn't say pick them up in the marketplace next week. Well, they're not. I don't think they're going to be in the marketplace every week. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, man. Whoever told you this is easy, John? They're lying to you. This is by no means easy. Minimum 3 hours to complete this mission chain. Yeah, I think Crocodile was in here, and he said it took him 3.5 to complete it. So I think 3 hours is kind of where people are kind of getting to, which is, you know, the fact that these don't reset and it goes all the way to the end of May. I mean, maybe these could have reset. I don't think these resetting would have been the worst thing in the world. Give like, you know, bleed it into June a little bit. 'Cause I don't think Cosmic Cube is going to come out right at the start of June. So why not kind of bleed this out a little bit more, you know? Is he going to fall in? Nice. Notice the memory fragments that fall into the lava don't get collected. Are they even falling into the lava from the enemies? Or are those the heroic orbs? I think that those are heroic orbs, right? Yeah, those are the heroic orbs. CD have never confirmed it one way or the other. That's why it's spooping us. Yeah, a little bit. You think they'll ever charge for content and go free to play? Charge for content, no. Free to play, possibly. Possibly. They've already been very adamant. Like, you know, they went on, like, they were very adamant that, like, they'll never charge for content. So, like, say for example, consumables are kind of paid microtransactions. That's them looking for ways to still monetize their players outside of, like, cosmetics, right? And that's them kind of still, like, and that's them actually, like, soft admitting that they can't make content, like, paid, right? So yeah, so no, they'll never make content, like, they'll never make content like pay. They'll look for other ways to monetize the game and then bring the revenues up that way. So yeah, once again, depending on your like your views on consumables, that could be very good for you. There we go. There we go. They need to come with a bikini skin for Widow. Is that Adrian? What's up? I am Shill. That's a good picture of me that you use, man. Do you get slightly embarrassed when you read some of my comments out loud, John? No, dude, I don't. I do not get embarrassed, man. Why would I get embarrassed? How big will Black Panther expansion pack be in August? Dude, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Remains to be seen. All right, so I got one out of there. So I guess, yeah, we just have to do 2. And then what do I have left for this one? The memory fragment. So by the time I complete this one, I should probably complete that one. You're welcome, Slat. What is that? What is that supposed to say? Slat. Are you trying to say what I think you're trying to say? All right, so I guess we just go back to 2, right? Just reload that one. All right. If X-Men Academy 2 can have a pool party level, why can't Avengers? You know? Yo, what's up, Warrior? It did say it's the biggest content drop since launch. True. We just don't know, like, we just don't know how big that content is, you know? We just don't know how big that content is. Did Miller stop with the leaking? I think so. I think Miller has kind of... I can't speak for Miller specifically, but I think in a lot of ways he's tried to just go in the content creator route. I think you know, he's let other people kind of handle the leaking part, and to him he rather just kind of, you know, be a personality instead of a leaker. So but that's not to say he might still be holding on to stuff that he might release, but I'm not 100% on that one. Slot is another name for homie. Okay, I got you. I gotta ask, man, when you have the name I'm Shill in my picture, are you trying to insinuate that I'm a shill? Or are you trying to insinuate that you're a shill and you're just using my picture because it's a nice screen grab in my face? I gotta ask. I gotta scoot homie from work. Thanks for keeping me occupied for 3 hours. Keep it the good work. But yo, Kieran, man, I'm happy that I could help you get through work, man. I'll catch you later, dude. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. Activate XP consumable 50% XP boost for 3 days. Mega time, Sean. Yeah, man. Honestly, if you guys have popped that boost, run whatever missions you can that give you the most XP, man. You guys are gonna be swimming in the XP. Gonna be swimming in it. What's a real solution to complete a hero Hero cards, Miller, Mine, paid, and free pass on each card back in the winner. You think they've dropped that idea or wait for better press? No, I feel like it probably depends on the amount of people who have actually completed them. They're probably waiting to a point where maybe people haven't completed a lot of the cards, or maybe they're just waiting for year 2. You know, year 2, you drop more levels for those cards, and then players are able just to progress through them, right? You buy the levels again, and you just go through them, right? They could just be waiting for a moment like that. We both shills. I got you. I got you. Oh, I just got stomped on. Do you expect MCU Thor next week? I don't think so. I think I more expect Cap next week. I could be wrong, though. I really could be wrong. I expect Cap for sure. Thor, maybe. Maybe. Let's get this guy out of here. Hold on. Oh, he's gonna... There we go. Rhino probably could be a good villain for Spider-Man DLC. I've always said Sandman would be my pick, man. Sandman would be a very cool villain, I think. I think there's a lot there you can do with Sandman that I think would be a very interesting boss fight compared to anything else in the game right now. But like Spider-Man has such a good rogues gallery that I don't think there's like a character you could pick that I'd hate, you know? Technically, the free and paid pass is still kind of there. Kane claimed free nodes and paid nodes in the same card, so I guess they merged them both. Well, I definitely think there'll definitely be more to do with them. It's just a matter of like when it is, right? Oh my god, please don't die. Please don't die. But I definitely see the timing of it probably around Black Panther, you know? Like, oh, here you go, guys. New power level cap. You guys are going to want to play your favorites again, your mains. Well, here's like some new... there's some new stuff for you to go get from the challenge cards, right? And then you just pay the $10 or whatever, and you just keep going, right? That to me probably makes the most sense. There we go. Captain America seems like the logical choice for next week. Well, Captain America seemed like the logical choice for this week at 1.2, you know what I mean? And then it was Hulk, but I don't know, man. I guess like I don't know. I guess like who knows? Who knows? Just bought the endgame skin, Iron Man main. It is epic. There you go, Crocodile. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it. Sandman boss fight wise definitely interesting, but if it's a story, Green Goblin, Goblin Age could also work. True. True. Goblin's such an easy one in terms of like picking, right? Like, who do you want as a Spider-Man villain? Like, most people right away are probably going to say like Green Goblin, right? Then some will probably say like Venom. Some will probably say Dr. Octopus. Some will say Kraven. But like most people would definitely say like Green Goblin right off the rip, right? You have faith in the future for this game? I do. I do. I mean, I wouldn't be here if I didn't, right? I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing it. I hope that the game improves and gets better. I mean, there's some things that worry me, of course, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's a game, and the moment the game's not fun anymore, I'll just go play something else, right? Ooh, thank you. From my experience, challenge 3 rewards the most memory fragments. Oh, really? Okay. I'm almost done that part of the mission chain, but I'll definitely remember that. I'll definitely remember that. My money is on Goblin and Spider-Man villain. Goblin's an easy pick, man. Goblin's an easy pick. Rhino would be a cheap feeling of Maestro. Yeah, and that's why like Rhino would be easy to do, I think, because like it's literally what they have in the game already. So like if you wanted to be very cynical, you just be like, oh, they're just gonna do Rhino, and Rhino's already in the game, and it's just like, you know. But I would like to see I would really like to see Sandman myself personally. I think that would be what I would want. All right, we got to do 3 more of these challenge 2s. with the Prime Synthoids. And then I'm probably going to go maybe throw baseball around a little bit tonight. I'd like to throw the baseball around a little bit tonight since it's nice outside. Hopefully I get to do that. But we got to do 3 more of these missions. So hope you guys are all enjoying your Thursday, guys. Hope you guys are all enjoying the Red Room and hanging out. And, you know, I'd pick Sandman as well. Good pick. Good pick, man. Good pick. It's a great pick. I just want another big bulky type villain like Abomination. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. I think most people would be in agreement with you that, like, you know, big bulky, like, you know, move away from that a little bit. Give us something a little fresher. Same would make sense because his ability to adapt to change his size would make a better villain than fighting Goblin versus Hulk. Hulk should destroy. Another pick I think is Mysterio. Ooh, Mysterio's a good one too. Mysterio would be very cool to fight against. That's a sleeper pick, I think. That's a very sleeper pick, but I think that's a good one. Maybe because he can create illusion enemies. True. Yeah, you could probably do some crazy stuff there with Mysterio depending on how you execute him, but that's a good pick there. That's a great pick there. I beat all the Red Room assignments, got exotic for all my heroes and way better stats. Yeah, the 1.7 change to items has like made a lot of people's like normal builds like pretty irrelevant right now. I've been seeing a lot of people say like a lot of the items they've been getting have like trivialized a lot of the stuff they spent hours getting beforehand, which in some ways is good, but some ways it's like shit. Like you spend all that time trying to get all these items, and then a patch comes in and like everything you get is like way better. But I mean, hey, if it makes people more powerful, gives people something to chase, and you know they enjoy the game, then you know. But I've definitely seen a lot of that. Definitely seen a lot of that talk. I was gonna try and jump over that, but that didn't work out. Oh, I thought I hit my triangle circle button. That's my fault. I was like, hold on. Hold on. Norman's doing a lot lately. Carnage recently, or Red Goblin, or whatever. That's right. He was Red Goblin. Yeah, he's a busy guy, man. Norman's a busy guy. We gotta respect his time. He's a busy dude. He's a busy dude. Do you guys know which missions give you more XP? I think hives give you more XP. But I think there's a farm going on right now. If you're looking for champion point farming, I think Lejeune has a good video out there that talks about which missions you should farm and like the ways you should farm them if you're looking for champion points. So I think if you're looking specifically for that stuff, I think Lejeune's channel has a lot of good information there. I don't know if other people have done it. I just know Lejeune has, so that's why I'm recommending him. Hold on. I hate that guy so much, man. Fucking machine gun, dude. Oh, he dodged. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. Just like that. You think we'll get more MCU suits next week in the weeks coming? Yes, for sure. In the current lore, though, where do you think are the other supervillains? Were they messing around? Other students would be emerging from the shadows? It depends, man. It depends if depends on how tight of a grip AIM has on a lot of the world, right? AIM seemingly has a pretty tight grip, I would think. So I don't know where in the lore they would be. It's a good question, though. It's a good question. It's stuff that I would love to see them explore a little bit more if they could. I know, doesn't Destiny do like books or whatever, like weird little books that you can read online or something about lore happening within the world? I think something like that here would be a lot of fun to do. Ooh, 2 more. Let's go. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Because I think there's a lot of questions like that specifically. Where are the other supervillains? Like, what are they doing? And it's like those are stuff you could probably explore elsewhere if you can't bring them into the game yet. And just kind of give like those answers that people want. Bikini skin for Kate. That's a bag. Are you like Lejeune in the sense that you know stuff that we don't? Or are you not on his level yet? He has been he's been talking to Crystal more than I have. So he probably knows more than I do even. But in all honesty, like, so like there's certain content creators that are like partnered with Crystal Dynamics. And like in part of that partnership, I get to see stuff early, like maybe a day early. Like, so for the Redroom stuff, I saw it like last week, Wednesday. And I think was it Wednesday? Yeah, it was Wednesday. And then all the information got put out on Thursday, for example, right? So like I got to see that stuff like a day early. Do I know like anything about Spider-Man or Black Panther or anything? No. And like truthfully, like they'd be stupid to tell a bunch of us because I'm sure it would leak probably eventually. But like for stuff like that, I get to see it like a day early at most. So I enjoyed Red Room until I didn't get my nameplate. It's coming, man. I know Crocodile. I know, man. Andy did. I don't know if you're here, Crocodile, but Davies posted in the chat that Andy did say they're aware of it. So it is something they're going to fix for you, man. I wonder where She-Hulk is. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Supposedly the Monica fight takes place inside the cube. Ooh. That'd be kind of sick. The Cosmic Cube stuff is going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be part of the content that I'm waiting for. It's just like that more fun boss fight kind of content. Even though it's not OLTs, I think stuff like that is a lot more fun to me than like something like this, for example. You know what I mean? Do they still do war tables? Only for the big stuff, like character drops and stuff like that. They do war tables, but they've seemingly stopped doing a lot of the war table stuff. But I imagine when it comes time to get towards Black Panther, for example, you'll get war tables again, like you did for Hawkeye and Kate. Well, I thought it was over the edge on that one. Don't know if you answer or Endgame CC is coming in June. If we see both Cap and Thor next week, I think if you're talking Endgame stuff, the only ones that are left are Quantum Suits, right? It has to be Quantum Suits, I think. So I think those are the only ones left. If we don't see Thor and Cap next week, then I think those are what they're classifying as endgame suits for June. It all depends on like what you see next week, I think. Oh, I took that. I didn't have to, but I did. But I did. CD are a little bad at giving you things to know like previously, like with trophies and or skins and stuff. Yeah, I mean they're still trying to figure out that the Hawkeye suit, right? PS Plus, and that's taken fucking forever, right? If I remember correctly, like for people who already claimed it, like they're still trying to retroactively figure out how to give it to you guys, if I remember correctly, which is brutal. I feel like at that point, what they should do is they should just give everyone the skin again, and like maybe you end up with like a duplicate in your inventory or whatever, but I feel like going around and deleting duplicates from people is a lot easier than whatever they're trying to figure out now. I think. I really hope CD considers rewarding skins for future events also. Oh, I agree. The Ruskai protocols and the skins there probably should have been rewards, to be honest with you. Like, I don't think those should have been in the shop. Like, they were cool looking, but I feel like they weren't like, I want to pay money for these cool looking, right? Like, I didn't buy any of them. But I feel like if those were rewards, when already the Ruskai protocols were kind of on the weaker end anyways, it would have given people something to grind for, right? For endgame, they could do the time travel suits like Cap from Avengers 1 or maybe Hulk in the cardigan, Dab Hog. They could do that. They could do that. That'd be really interesting to see them do. I mean, there's definitely nothing saying they couldn't do that. Huh. Interesting. That's a really interesting. Huh. I gotta think about that. That's actually a really interesting idea, Ethan. Do you think we'll see Ant-Man? I hope so. I hope so, man. I love Ant-Man. Even if it's Scott, like I love the whole idea of Ant-Man and like the execution of his powers. So, for me, I really want to see more Ant-Man for sure. For sure. What's everyone's opinion on the Void Tech transport? I think Pim's AI is ridiculously stupid. I'd rather use anything else. I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like it. I like the idea of what they're trying to go for with summons, and I really want to see more summons actually do more. Here you go. Let me just use it. But I would like to see more summons. I think summons have a possibility of opening up the game in ways that probably we don't see currently, and because of that, I'd love to see them do more with it. You know, I think the idea is there. It's just about nailing the execution now with a lot more of them. Just make the PS Plus skin as a free item in the marketplace, and whoever doesn't have it can grab it there. That's actually such an easy way to do it, Crocodile. Why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that? That's actually such an easy way to do it, dude. Yeah, just make it a free skin. If you didn't grab it, just go grab it. Oh, can they? Well, they did. They have done specific marketplaces just for PlayStation before, so the functionality is there. Yeah, why don't they just do this? Yeah, my mind's blown. Crocodile just blew my mind. All right, one more, guys. One more. And then memory fragments. We probably won't get all of them. I'll probably have to play 2 more to get all the memory fragments. And then that'll be it. Not expecting Ant-Man until next year earliest, to be honest. It depends how many characters could be in the back half of this year. True, true. Rhino. I think Streven is a little behind. Streven? I think it's like Steven with an R. Streven is a little behind there. But Rhino definitely would be a great villain, I think, depending on the execution of him. But I think a lot of people would look at him being like Maestro as a robot or Rhino suit, depending if they went mechanical or if they went him in like the suit, like the skin tight suit. All right, guys, looks like the last one here. Oh, hold on. I wonder how many memory fragments per run you get. So we have one this far. So let me see if I can count them down. Definitely take a second here. Where are you at? Has anyone figured out a way to like to trigger them? So like I know sometimes they just randomly trigger and sometimes they don't. I wonder if there's like specific conditions that you have to do to get them to appear or not. There's another one there, so that's 2. Hold on. Only except Rhino being if it was a Sinister 6 situation with Honest Guy would be too insane in my opinion. Sinister 6 would be so cool, man. I wonder if there's like how much negotiations go on between like when they were making this deal. So here's like something to think about. Like how many negotiations had to go through, because like I feel like with Insomniac's version, you don't want to like step on their toes or whatever, right? So like could like certain villains be vetoed out because of like Insomniac using them or whatever? Like that's a really interesting like consideration to think about. Because I can't see villains that Insomniacs use that are very prominent. That's why I don't think like Dr. Octopus would be one, for example, versus like villains that maybe they don't want to use, you know. But I'm not 100% anyways on that. Do you get the exotic for every hero? I don't know, actually. That's a great question. I'm not sure. Are we getting Scott Lang as Ant-Man? Probably, only because of what Hank has said about using the powers again, right? if he uses the powers, it would kill him. So to me, it would make sense that next time, you know, we see Ant-Man in the game, it's going to be Scott. Which, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I don't care too much about who Ant-Man is or isn't, to be honest with you, but I know a lot of people want Hank. So automatically writing Hank out of the role like that without giving, like, you know, some people aren't really going to like their answer for it. It could be, I know some people didn't really like that, so. All right. We got one more until the Prime Synthoid spawns, so let's knock this guy out as quick as possible. Only Doc Ock stuff I expect to see Spidey's Superior Spider-Man skin or two? Dude, I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm the biggest fanboy for that run in the comics, man. I'm the biggest fanboy. I love that series. I love that series so much. I actually want to go back and reread it, to be honest with you. I really do want to read that again. So I might actually sit down and either through the physical stuff that I have or maybe through Marvel Unlimited, I think I'm going to sit down and read it again. Some load into the Prime here. Oh. There we go. So that's that one done. I like Scott more personally. Hank is like a science addict. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I prefer Hank over Scott too, but at least he's a summon. Fair. Yeah, I mean, at least you get some sort of Hank representation like in combats, which I mean is a good little middle ground, I guess, right? Superior Spider-Man is one of my faves. Love the ending. I just love everything about it. Like the start of Superior Spider-Man is like heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Like it's so heartbreaking that, like, you know, it starts off on such a crazy it's just such a crazy ride all the way through. I prefer Scott because of Paul Rudd. Okay, I want Scott and Hope. See, everyone has their own character, man. Everyone has their own version. All right, guys, we're gonna get the last few fragments here of the mission chain. I'm gonna do it on Cap though, so I'm gonna switch out characters. I'm gonna do it on Cap, and then that'll be it for the stream today, just because I want to go sit outside for a little bit, enjoy the weather, so I don't want to sit too long in here and just kind of like, you know, just kind of like waste a nice day inside, I guess, kind of thing. When's the next Xbox stream? I don't know, man. It's still tough, man, because I haven't been streaming a lot, Carson. But I'm gonna play some Xbox this weekend. Probably not on stream, but I'm gonna play Xbox this weekend. I'm probably gonna pop the consumable and just kind of level. So yeah, stay tuned for the next time there's a stream. But I am gonna start gearing up off stream to make sure that when OLTs do drop, I have a character ready for him. You know. Because I want to have a character ready for OLTs so I can do OLTs on both PlayStation and Xbox. Which I will stream those for sure. The Red Ronin skin kind of looks like a hand ninja from Daredevil. I've seen like one picture of it. I didn't look too hard at it. I already have the purple one, so I didn't want to look at it too hard and be like, oh, I should have waited for a red one, for example. But if it looks like a hand ninja, that'd be cool. That'd be dope. Volume 1 of Superior was amazing. Volume 2 post Red Goblin, if I remember correctly, was really good too. Did anyone read the run? Okay, so here's the question. So the actual OG run of Superior, I think most people would agree, was pretty cool. Did anyone read when Doc Ock had his own body and he was in the West Coast, and it's like 2 volumes of that? Was that any good, where he's like doing his own thing on the West Coast, or is that kind of weaker? I haven't read that one yet. And I was thinking about ordering the not the hardcovers, the trades, but I also might read it on Marvel Unlimited. But if it's kind of shit, I won't waste my time. I think there's still wiggle room for Hank to be Ant-Man. Narratively, they could just say they rated an A-line, handling similar stuff that tweets DNA, Banner studies, and reverts to bioformula. That's actually true too. I mean, like, there's always an out in this universe, right? There's always an out. So you're definitely not wrong. When they add cross-save, are you going to use your PS4 or Xbox save? I don't know if they're going to add cross-save, man. Cross-save sounds like it's a lot of work. Like, you got to take the saves off being locally, and then you got to store them, like, on their servers or whatever. I wish, like, to me, if, like, the saves were already handled, like, on their side, I can see cross save like happening, but the fact that like it's still like a local save situation, which pegs a lot of the issues that like saves being wiped or whatever, like, you know, like I imagine a lot of those issues could be saved as well from like local or not being local saves. Like the fact that we're still dealing with local saves, I don't know if I'll ever get cross saves, but if I were to get cross saves, I'd probably use my my PlayStation 1. There we go. We did it, guys. I read Superior Spider-Man lost interest pretty quickly. Okay. When he was Elliot Tulliver, that was good, but ended kind of crappy. Okay. Crossplay? I don't think we're going to get crossplay either, only because the problem with crossplay is because they've signed their soul to Sony. I just don't see it happening, you know? When you sign your soul to Sony like that, you don't get crossplay. You just don't. We need games more to take place in the universe like Fantastic Four and Guardians of the Galaxy and X-Men. We'll have to wait and see what happens with Guardians, man. Guardians is supposedly rumored. All right, guys, that's it for the stream today, fellas. Obviously playing through the Red Room here, getting all this done. All right, what do we want to throw this in? I guess we can do this one. And then heroic damage, right? So I guess we're trying to pump those two up, right? I think you should hire more devs for the game. Well, they are hiring. They are hiring. Like they've opened spots in on their website, man. crystaldynamics.com/careers or something probably. So they are trying to hire people. Remember when I mentioned Auto is Doc Ock again? Why I lamented it? Superior Volume 2 is why I lamented it so much. Aside from that, it's great. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out, Jake. I'm going to check that out. All right, guys. So here's kind of what's happening over the next few days here. So obviously tomorrow I'm back doing a dev stream recap. And so last week I had to get my COVID vaccine. So I wasn't around to do that. Versus tomorrow I will be doing a dev stream kind of, stream recap. I will be doing viewer call-ins as well, but viewer call-ins will only be going until about 6:20. The Washington Capitals play the Boston Bruins tomorrow at 6:30, so I gotta make sure I'm around for that. And then tomorrow night after hockey's over, in the Discord server we're doing a MODOK watch party. I'll be streaming over on the Assemble Plus channel during that, as well as kind of having it all set up in the Discord for you guys. So bunch of things happening tomorrow, and I look forward to talking to you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow for dev stream as well as MODOK. So that being said, guys, enjoy, and I will see you guys later.